Wow, it's very nice.
Green light. Good though we can.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the 2-week delay between rounds. I know usually we have a 1-week delay, or whatever, time between rounds, but yeah, last week was what, Mother's Day? Something like that. So we decided, hey, we should give people the day off. Push the finale 1 week to today. So yeah, today is the last round, round number 8 of season 8, I think. We are 90 minutes at Bathurst. Apparently the 50-50 weather that I set for the server is favorable because it's sunny instead of pouring rain like I wanted. You know, that's what I get for setting randomness 4 on ACC. As always, I'm joined by Chris Turner, who is having Steam issues. So if anyone knows how to fix Steam not starting, please let us know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know either. And yes, he's tried turning it off and turning it back on again. He's also tried starting ACC without Steam.
Like, I was literally... I was playing a game on Steam half an hour ago. I went to get food. I came back. It was like, hey, we need to update Steam. I was like, okay, cool. And now it doesn't work anymore.
Have you tried?
Download porn anymore. It's all on website. You don't need to download it anymore.
Here goes, Paul.
Are you sure? What if your internet cuts out and you want to have some like saved, you know, stashed?
That's why I have a phone with the unlimited data plan.
Fair enough.
What else you got? What am I, some amateur?
I mean, I don't know. What if your phone's out of batteries?
Well, then I don't deserve to watch porn, do I?
No such thing as no one.
If I'm that unprepared.
But that's when the urge. It's when your power's out. Not power, but like your internet's out, and then your phone is dying. It's like, what else are you gonna do? You can't go on your phone. You can't go online.
I'm gonna go sit in my car on a phone charger.
Go to a library and see if there's like any
Oh God, Tiago.
erotic tales.
Are you one of those people that...
I checked, there's nothing running.
Did I join at a wrong time?
No. Yes, maybe.
Tiago just said that when his power goes out, he goes and watches naughty movies in the library.
No, in the library.
You go to a public library to watch porn?
No, erotic tales. Don't you remember those from the old days? Oh my God, that was the shit, dude.
That was the shit. I'm with Bullet on this one. What does a Brazilian library look like? What do they have in there?
Know, bro. You don't want to know, especially in February, Carnival and shit. Oh, you don't want to know.
Hey, nothing. Fair enough. Anyway, what was I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, quali is happening. Oh, there goes
All right,
Scobie.
there's
Almost hitting the wall. And he's pulled off to the side. So the 12 hours of Bathurst was yesterday, the real life one. Weather was shit. Which I tried to replicate. What do I think about that? I thought the Audis were going to win, honestly. Like, at least one of them. You know, I figured one of the two Audis was going to win. I did not expect them.
It was a rookie mistake what happened to Van der Linde, wasn't it? It was bad.
It was. I expected better.
Oh my god, like a simple mistake, easily avoidable.
Yeah, well, stuff happens. That goes to show nobody's perfect.
Yeah. We got our first lap of the quali.
Yep, first lap, Ryan Cody, P1. More laps starting to come in. I know. Just Ferris is here to keep us on track.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here to monitor today.
All right, Daddy. Sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
Ooh.
who? John Lukey. John Lukey stole it.
Yeah.
Rails is so good, dude.
Hey, green track.
Daddy?
I'm not even gonna comment. Like, I'm ignoring that.
There's like an underlying thing there. Like, let's explore.
Ryan Cody stuffs it in the wall.
Oh.
It's an underlying thing there.
I'm way too sober. I need alcohol. Until I get alcohol, I'm gonna say this stupid shit.
Carl in the chat rigged. Hey, look.
Oh.
I didn't plan your England trip.
He got master. Like, he got the worst of this.
You know? It's
Really get.
if it makes you feel any better, we'll just drop Nick from the results. We'll have like provisional standings. We'll DQ him right as the race ends.
I think at least 4 people have said they're going to kill him this race.
That's what I heard too, yeah.
Maybe I
If
should
he
just hop
wins-
in today and just drive in front of him.
Well, quali ban doesn't help, so we are doing somehow 1.5 points, and he's only 3 points behind Carl, so technically if he finishes anywhere other than dead last, actually I don't think dead last will do it either. Like, he needs the DNF.
I can manage that.
He needs to DNF in under 80% of the race. this
Yes.
Oh, he needs to have like a power cut or something.
Yeah,
I can
that,
also manage that.
that
Somebody go
Argentinian...
unplug his...
week. Tiago, are you an hour away? Can you do it before the end of the race?
The fight's not long. I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, 72 minutes. As long as he dies before 72 minutes into the race. That's it.
Let's go.
There you go. Bullet says if he picks up a bunch of penalties.
There you go, yeah.
Because he's still finishing the race. If he gets a lot of penalties, doesn't matter.
And we have a penalty for just a full disqualification.
What does he have to do? Kill like 11 people in a
Unacceptable
row?
behavior.
John Lukey is under yellow flag. Renault is on a yellow flag.
Second bit did.
So the mountain is claiming its first victims. And you know, I did not want this race to be dry. I really, really, really didn't.
I wish that we had the power to just, push the weather in a specific direction live.
Right?
Like, at least give, like, right now our prediction is the next 2 states of the weather, right? Let us put the one after it, at least, right? That would be...
No, for God's sake.
They don't have the data.
Yeah, like it's the actual weather settings is Julio kisses the wall out of Skyline. He what is it? 0.4, 0.5 cloud, I think. Which by Kunos's own weather settings, this should be guaranteed light rain.
Trust me, guys. No one is more upset than Paul in this matter. So
I really
don't
am.
worry about it.
I am
Try.
very upset.
I guess now there's another ghost variable that it doesn't rain in Bathurst.
It's not really good. I think they go by the weather of the real life race. Yeah.
But
So
it hasn't rained then, so...
Do you think
have
they
less-
have like extra settings like hidden for like
Yeah.
lad? That's not possible
Oh,
to
yeah.
make this
yeah.
happen.
So it's at Bathurst. If you do like for example, 40-degree ambient temperature, you will get 40-degree ambient temperature. If you go to Monza and you put 40-degree ambient temperature, you get like 20.
Yeah, I heard that. That's good. That's decent.
Last season or 2 seasons ago, we had the finale at Bathurst again when it was like in the late afternoon and it was greasy, light rain. I used the same weather settings for Misano. Misano was pouring rain.
Oh, yes, right.
So yeah, they have different weather simulations running in the background. So they'll never. I mean, I think they even said that. Yeah, we simulate the weather on the day of the race. I think it was based on the 2019 season or whatever. But
by the way, Ryan Cody about to pass the line up a second. What? We have a qualification going on, right?
Right.
Ryan Cody, you gotta show the puppies.
I apologize. Sorry.
Yep, Ryan Cody's gonna go P3, not P1. Joey Meliti is very much up on his previous time as he goes down through Skyline, struggling to keep that car under control. Oh, and he struggles even more as he puts it straight into the wall. Rip. Moving on.
Whoa, the camera angle I had just saw him disappear and never show up again.
Shadow realm.
As we see Chimilio going down into the chase. He was a second up. He lost a lot of time out of Forest Elbow. Well, who named these tracks, the corners, by the way?
The Australians, don't worry.
Like, I get Skyline because, it's perched up on the hill.
No, there's also a plate on the right that shows the Skyline.
Okay. But the chase? Like...
God only knows, dude.
That's because it looks awesome when all the cars are chasing each other in single file.
The cutting, like what?
No, you do cut left quite hard, so it makes sense.
And it cuts from your car quite a bit.
Yeah.
And again, I get McPhillamy Park because it's literally the park that's right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Forest Elbow. Okay.
There's a forest up right.
Guess.
Get out of here with your logic.
As Chimilio shoves it straight into the wall at Griffin's Bend.
Guys, let's make an agreement. Let's not talk yellows in this stream because we're gonna spend a while.
I mean, it's an hour and a half. It's
90 minutes, 24 people.
Conditions.
Yeah, we just say like number 19 dead and go on because we're gonna spend a while.
I mean, usually in our latest races at Bathurst, especially season finales, the incidents have not been many between people, but it's been many just people killing themselves alone on the mountain.
All self-inflicted.
No. Well, let's hope that there are no incidents going into lap 1 and the first couple of ones, actually.
Yeah. Let's not do like SRO. There are pro drivers where they died on the straight before the turn.
I want to be safe because, you would think so, but
no comment.
"Quote unquote" esports drivers. They died before even reaching the turn.
Oh, as Diggs shoves it into the wall, up into McPhillamy Park.
B taking one right into the chin.
Yeah, we're looking at John Luke improving a little bit. Not many people improving significantly on their times right now.
No, track is still green. I mean, this quality's been going on for 15 minutes, and track is still not clicked over to fast. It's another thing that annoys me about ACC. Yeah?
What?
Usually it's fast by this point.
Usually, yeah, but I guess it rained on Friday, and this is now Saturday in game? I don't know.
Does that mean we're looking at possible rain on Sunday?
See, I would actually...
Could happen.
I think, and I'll have to remember, I do think that I set quali to be Sunday early in the morning, with the race starting later in the And looking at the event, yeah, so this is Sunday in-game.
If you look at Bonnet Cam right now on John Luke, we have clouds on the horizon.
If you can call those clouds.
I mean,
Yeah,
Where-
in the forecast it shows one image of a sun, which means like probability is very narrow of rain.
no, it's just
Very
it's
narrow.
cloudy.
Yeah, but
there are
there's a sun. Yeah.
there's 6 hours between now and the race in-game. The race, I
Could-
believe, starts
yeah.
at 3 p.m.
It's not impossible, but it's the chances are kind of narrow.
I mean, to be completely honest, where I've spent my last couple of years, a little bit of cloud like that means it's probably gonna rain.
Oh no, for sure. Like I'm in Brazil, then like it rains like even like full sun and still raining. Like
By rain, I
AC
mean just a little shower.
Oh yeah, like you turn on the shower. But like in ACC, if in the forecast on the right, if you see a sun design, like it's not even close. It's not even close.
Paul Renault doing pretty well right now, but he's just started his lap. He's already a second up, going into what section is this called? I don't know, Twisty.
Wait. Where's
Called
Hano?
Twisty.
He's at McPhillamy Park.
Going into sun.
Yeah, so before Skyline, that like right-hander where you have to, left-hander where you have to lift a little bit, that's where the McPhillamy Park is. And then everyone knows Skyline, and there's like a bunch of corners after Skyline that I don't like. I think this is a dipper because you dip.
Yeah.
And then the completely idiotic name of Forest Elbow.
Yes, that's just the chicanes. There's no names between Skyline Dipper and Forest Elbow. They call the S's the S's.
Clever. Clever Australians.
Right?
The Wigglies.
Oh, Forest Elbow, mate. What about the ones before him? Ah, fuck him, the S's.
Boy. Yeah. They were probably drunk at this point. They didn't even.
We're looking at Sakome.
Yellow Ryan.
It's like it's Second. It's like Beckham with an S.
Second, all right. Well, he's coming out of Forest Elbow, and he's 7/10 up almost.
Yep.
Oh, look at
Melody,
Combe.
Put him in one.
Melody, Renault, and Second are improving pretty. Jared, as Chris calls him, are improving pretty massively. As we see Renault go up into P10, Joy Melody coming down the mountain. Is this just the mountain? Like, what is this straight? Does it not have a name?
Conrad Street.
Conrad.
Well, it looks like Secom is gonna steal P1 on the last lap of qualifying.
Yeah, we're gonna have an AM up in the top standings so far, as most of the pros have gone out on track. It has gotten cloudy.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
So, fingers crossed, we start with a little bit of rain as Secom goes up into P1. Joy Melody is going to throw away his lap and end up in P5.
Yeah.
Let me commentators curse Nick Alvarado for a little bit here.
Oh, damn.
Track,
He has to shove
as
the car
he,
pretty hard.
that is not how you take Skyline, I don't believe. I do think that there's a turn there.
Oh.
He just
scraped a little bit the wall, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and then he just went full straight through Skyline. He just didn't even try.
Isn't that lovely?
So this is working. Whatever I'm doing, it's working. So I'm going to keep doing it. As we see somebody already taking off one of the Volkswagen Amarok V8 signs. Think of Volkswagen, I'll take my money now.
Nobody needs those.
Nah, Marok's cool as shit. Marok's cool.
I wish we had more small pickup trucks in the US, but all we got these big ass honking Ford F350, Ford F15000, Ram 3500 Cummins, and Duramax. Yeah, I all of the names of American trucks are very
Strong.
phallic.
Phallic.
No comment.
Yeah, I'm off as well. I have nothing.
What do you drive? I drive a Ram 3500 HD with a Cummins. Oh, okay.
Ram.
All right.
150 is the size?
No, there's 1500, which is a half ton. And there's a 2500 and 3500, which is those are the heavy duty ones. And I think one's a 1 ton or a 2 ton. I don't know. There's different ratings, and they just rate them based on the payload they can carry in the bed. I'm sure somebody knows more about this than I do. But yeah, and then there's a Chevy with a Duramax.
Some technology that takes more weight and shit.
It's like, well, Cummins is the engine. I believe Duramax is also the engine for Chevy, for GM. And I forgot what Ford had. Oh man, Ford had a stupid one too. Oh, as Nick again in Skyline into the wall and to the side, he's going to teleport back into the pits. As soon as he comes back out, I'm going to switch back over to him again.
As we start to see our first times come in, David Lewis actually stealing P1 of the pros at the moment.
Hutch is in the house. That's great to see.
Yeah, Hutch and Kairos shortly just right behind. Quite a gap still between them.
For the EcoBoost is the whole technology I believe in saying. Like there's a lot of EcoBoosts inside the Ford realm.
Dad's old neighbor used to name his daughters after Chevy pickups. Well, like Silverado?
Yeah. It doesn't sound really good, no. It does not.
Well, the only Chevy pickup truck names I know, other than like the 1500 and 2500 and stuff, are the S10, which doesn't sound like a good girl's name, or the Silverado, which also doesn't sound like a good girl's name.
Nah, I know it's just a commercial, never actually saw the vehicle, but I found super cool the technology that they had that like the rear camera like hid the trailer.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
weird.
the invisible trailer thing is David
my
Funk
God.
kisses the wall.
Yeah.
I predict a lot of, if ACC showed scrapes on the walls, I predict there would be a lot of paint left on that outside wall.
If they had Wreckfest style debris, I think
You would get 5
would be-
FPS.
Yeah, I was about to get that. Just 5 frames and like everyone crashing after lap 1.
Yep,
Don't even. Oh my god.
that's right. Sierra 1500. Isn't that? Do
Sierra.
they still make that? It's hard to keep up.
David Lewis goes up to into second.
Yep,
1500
David.
is also the. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, 1500 is also the capacity of the bed.
I don't think it stands for anything anymore.
Okay. Roger. Oh.
Yeah, it might have at one point, and honestly, I couldn't tell you if it did. But
Yeah, I never
even
saw-
today, like the whole half-ton rating for the truck isn't really valid anymore. I mean, even an F-150 can carry more than half a ton in its bed.
Oh, probably it's a monster. That thing is a monster.
So-
Ooh, just seen Nick 5,000ths of a second behind Secom.
What?
Nick
Dude.
Kohout.
Once again, an AM leading the boards.
Yeah, I think Jared has earned his spot, his promotion.
Chevy makes trucks. They still do. Yeah, it's
Oh, what was that?
they're the ones that look like they have a 6-story building for a front end.
Ah, yeah. No, I know Ford has all that pedigree in trucks, but like the Chevy trucks, they are at least beautiful. I don't know about like capabilities, but they are beautiful.
Ooh, Hutch looks like he's about to come and take over P1 on the grid.
Oh geez, here we go.
I'm just ignoring Tiago.
I didn't say anything. Swear.
No, you just laughed.
No.
Oh,
So we are. Yep, Hutch goes P1. Robeson's improving a little bit. He might actually get the squeeze by Rados and move up into P6. Track is still green after 24 minutes of quali, which seems
What?
weird.
It is green. Oh no, I heard of something today. When the track is too cold or too hot, it may actually degress from optimum to fast or green.
as Robeson bails on his lap. So he's going to move up to P5. We got a couple of people still left on track. I think everyone's adjusting pressures and setups and whatever else they're doing. Castro still out on a hot lap.
Nicholas Alvarado yet to put in a single valid time.
And he's
Good.
1 second down. Oh my god. Shit.
How's
Or
the
that?
the pigeon is not here today. I don't see Dylan Beveridge on the entry list.
Pigeon. Oh.
The Falcon. Yeah, Dylan Beveridge I think is out. Yeah, with summer being almost here, at least for us in the North Americas, a lot of people are out. Imagine that,
Yeah.
having a life and a family.
What's that?
Hi,
What's that
right?
like?
Hey, I fixed my shit. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go! What did you do, if you don't mind?
To be honest, I'm not really sure.
he reinstalled Windows completely. It was
I
like,
hit a
screw
lot of
it.
buttons.
Yes. The best way to fix.
the
it
Nick
works.
Alvarado of fixing your computer.
Yeah, I babooned it. I smashed my keyboard a couple times.
Wow. That is.
I looked at my computer and I said, "Listen, if you don't start working, I'm gonna ship you to Tiago in Brazil." And it was like, "All right,
Hey,
we're done."
hey. All right, let's pump the brakes, shall we?
So Paul, I don't know
La
if the
puta
thing is
madre.
feeding into OBS or not, but
I think right now I'm still looking at Ferris's.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you're looking at Pink Rados car, that's me.
We should probably ask his pronunciation as well, shouldn't we?
It's Rados.
Rados. I just
Yeah,
did the Arab pronunciation, you know.
Ferris is probably smoother than mine is anyway.
Funny enough, it's not.
F.
Yeah.
Not the
Well,
same.
you can take over then. Do I have to stop?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. This is your link.
I think
So-
Paul would have to change the link or something. I don't know.
Is it?
No, I think it should work if you still use the same link. If Ferris stops sharing first. Anyway,
Let me stop.
who can win the title today besides Nick?
Go ahead, Chris.
Technically, Rados can. So the way we do our points is it's kind of interesting. So P1 for this race is going to get about 90 points, I believe, or
Yes.
100, somewhere
It's
around
1.5 times points from the regular
Right.
races, and then it's rounded up if it's a
Okay.
half point.
So let me.
Theoretically, it should be working.
See, I should probably have standings at one point. I thought about doing it and I just never did.
I thought about doing a website and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
A little kind of interactive webpage thing.
And there's a lot of
Guys-
things that we're like, oh, we should do that, and then they require effort, and we don't.
Or that. Guys, I'm starting to think Alvarado wants to qualify badly.
Yes, I believe so too.
He said in the Series A chat he was going to try to qualify just ahead of the silvers, but behind all the pros and golds.
Oh,
Yep.
it made sense, yeah. He was one
Well, he-
second down on his lap and he was applying brakes, like, it's
Yeah,
not his
he
manner of doing it.
doesn't want to interrupt these silver and AM battles, but he doesn't want to start at the back and have to drive through them,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't want to start at the front.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think from the silvers, Savage has put himself pretty far ahead right now. And it's Jared, I mean, sitting all the way up there in P2 out of everyone that has qualified so far. That
Well,
is
Savage was a gold last season, and we dropped him down to silver because he was driving a Jag. But now that he's back into an actual car,
Yeah.
he's back up to his gold pace.
I mean, that is pro pace in my opinion.
Well,
In
he's
this
right
track-
there with Robeson and Juan and Luis and all them. They're all gold drivers.
Yeah, in this track, he appears to be, like, absolutely excellent, but normally he is gold, yes.
And you can see the practice that he's doing as well.
For
To
sure.
get these kind of times.
He's putting the time.
Ooh.
No.
Robeson to P2.
Down.
By the way, I don't know if you. Never mind.
Juan is a big chunk up. He's like 6/10 up, going through horse elbow.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if you started the replay, but there is no replay.
Oh yeah, I started it. I don't know why it's not working.
Hang on, do I close it?
Uh,
I'll close mine.
seja
The stream
bem-vindo.
ID you're publishing is already in use.
Alright, I closed mine.
Seja bem-vindo, Mergulhão PG. Acho que tá
Yes.
certo. Seja bem-vindo.
Yes,
Yeah, see.
Muy caliente.
Tiago. You know I don't speak Spanish.
You. That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
So Kairos is gonna move up one spot as he crosses the line with 19 seconds left. He's gonna have enough time to do another one. Yeah, I think Nick is just happy staying where he is.
I don't
Artem
think
is not
anyone else
qualifying
will
at
have-
all. Kairos is going to bail out on his last lap. Robeson's improving a little bit, which should help move him up a couple of spots if he stays the way he is. We got Hutch 2/10 out of ahead of Rados, and then Jared and Nick Kohout are like basically dead even. Same with Lewis and Robeson.
Yeah, Robeson not quite close enough to get the suck from Lewis down the straight.
Yeah, although both of them are a 10th up on their lap times. You see, Robeson is just...
Oh, Robeson just
Robeson
lost
went
it.
all the way through all the way.
Yeah.
Bullet, ich spreche nicht Deutsch. Ich bin Brasilianisch.
Ich bin Brazilian.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Die Partei ist Hitler.
As we see everyone finishing their quali laps, I'm gonna go and shout at everyone.
Yeah, go yell at them.
Hey,
Why doesn't Ferris do the broadcast? He's all like professional and shit.
That is
we'll
true.
see.
You
That's what
got
you
a
really
point,
want, though. Professionalism.
though. What?
You got none of that.
You're gonna see that in the
Um,
Melons 24. Professionals driving.
Wish I could see melons for 24 hours.
You're married. What the fuck do you mean?
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
You have melons beside you the whole day. At least Saturday.
Yeah, but there's more of them out there.
The more the merrier. Okay, got it.
It's like,
You do have
Once you've seen one, you want to see all of them.
it's true.
all.
All of them.
Melons are not like Pokemons. You don't have to have them all.
Well, I don't have to have them. Having and looking are two different things.
There's nothing wrong with window shopping.
No.
You can look, but you just can't touch.
Yep.
That is a
Damn
very
right.
valid point. Yeah, very valid. No problems with that.
So track is still green. After 23
I want a
cars, even the granny has to roll them back up. Yeah, man, they're like window shades. You just...
Oh god.
Yeah, I also want a refund. Oh, and it is
Hell yeah.
wet.
Yes, and it's gonna
Starting
stop
wet,
raining, like, 10
going
minutes
into
in.
dry. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
High five, Paul.
This is what I wanted.
Quick, somebody go to Nick's stream and Hutch's stream and watch them shit their pants.
No pit window.
So, I'm sure you've all noticed, these are the best weather conditions I could have asked for. Please be careful, lap 1.
Fuck you.
I cannot wait. I was hoping this would happen.
It is wet, it is going to be dry, it is hot. Good luck. Just please take it easy. Not just lap 1, lap 2, until you go single file if you have to.
A little bit more time would have been nice.
Because if you crash on the mountain, you're going to cause a pileup.
Yeah.
So be very, very careful.
I don't
we-
care how long it takes us to get over the mountain, boys.
Yeah, we don't want to have to restart the race like we did a couple of weeks back.
So good luck.
Oh,
Don't forget to press drive. You have 20 seconds.
Yep. Have fun. All right. Well, I couldn't have
Laugh
hoped.
at everybody or what?
Yeah, I couldn't have hoped for better weather.
That was lovely.
That's all I gotta say.
Paul connected.
I don't know if you have the is the side by side working? Like, do you have my
Yeah,
stream?
yeah, it's working. And I'll do it as soon as they start coming down the mountain.
All right, cool.
Coming down the mountain, there they go. So
I can't
it
wait.
is.
I'm like rubbing my hands together for turn 1.
I'm rubbing my hands together for like the mountain portion in the wet.
Oh my god.
I'm rubbing my hands together.
So we have 3 cars in the pit.
Oh,
Yep,
three-
Melody, Curzon, and Artem either forgot. I think
so
Brian is
Brian-
doing the Brian strategy.
Yeah, Brian's doing the Brian.
I think Milady is doing the same thing. I don't think Milady forgot.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So
I
again,
didn't even put a qualifying lap.
90-minute race. The variability is set to very high. If it's raining now and it's stopping in 10 minutes, there is a very high chance it will start again before this race is over.
Yep, that's what I hope to see.
Yes. I mean, this looks like the race yesterday in real life, minus the temperature.
If the rain stops 10 minutes in, will it get warmer and then start raining again?
It could be.
I mean, the track is already pretty hot.
Like if it rains and then we get a dry line and then it rains again?
Yeah, the ambient is 32 right now, so it will hit up pretty quickly.
The thing is, though, I don't know if ACC does the whole dry line thing.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like, it's
and they
not
did
like
spot them
a...
before. It's not dynamic at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's not... Like R Factor, for example, if you load in and, you know, a wet track, but you don't load in rain and you keep doing lap after lap, it will dry out on your line, and the line is dynamic. So if for example, you keep putting in lap after lap and you take a certain line through a corner, that's where it will dry out. Not like a standard. ACC doesn't even do like standard grip or a dynamic grip. They've said as much.
We're not talking about ACC here, are we?
So it's like,
But our factor is the only one who does the dynamic line, isn't it?
yes, as Hutch is what is he doing there? Is he trying to fake people out? Trying to warm up his
No,
tire? I mean, it's
he's,
already hot as hell.
I
Welcome,
think he's
Bob
trying to
Arnhem.
lose pressure on his tires.
Yeah,
Welcome,
I
sir.
mean, good luck. That's all I have to say. As we gonna go to the side-by-side shot with Chris watching over T1. Look at that beautiful
Welcome.
weather.
Welcome,
Beautiful.
brother.
Waiting for
Guys,
the bird
want
to
to
like
see-
put his head in front of the camera.
The magpie.
Yeah.
Guys in chat during our absence, 949 is a great community. Go check it out.
No, they're not. Welp is a terrible person.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
Damn.
Yeah, if you want to see how
Ragnar crying.
if you want to see how good Whelp is, we have a replay. I think a VOD of Olden Park.
Shit.
Is that shots fired, I hear?
Oh, that's indeed. Shots fired.
Yeah. it's,
Is around the last corner?
Yep. Here we go. We are green flag. Eventually.
Question mark?
I mean, it's the green goes when it's like half the field has already made it through. It's kind of ridiculous. There we go. Green flag finally. Hutch gets a pretty good start. Rados gets an kind of a crappy start. He gets a little bit of a love tap from Nick Cahoot in the back. So Hutch makes it through clean. Lower down the field, everyone's made it through
What
T1.
is this clean T1?
Yes. Don't die on the straight. Don't die in the straight.
Here they come
As
out
we
of the
see
pit.
Robeson and Lewis going side by side down into turn 2. Lewis is
Pulling
going to
the
back
beats
out,
really
so they're going to go single file up the mountain. As we see Ryan Cody aggressively testing the limits of the curbs on the inside.
They are not single file like towards the back of the field.
No, they are not.
Side by side with Max Diggs.
Yeah, Chimilio is on the inside going up the mountain. Max Diggs is going to take that position from him. So brave move from Max there.
On chat, people saying, Ryan, get your revenge.
Yes, Ryan.
And a view of all the cars passing by is sick. If no one dies,
If no one dies, yes.
yeah. That's the...
So, yeah, we told them, hey, if you need to go single file down the mountain, go single file down the mountain. So the rain has fully stopped. Track has already ticked over to damp.
Oh, God.
You're gonna get a lap in.
As we see Max Diggs almost trying to force his way past John Lukey down in a P14. Max did not seem to care much about the single file if you have to message.
He's giving
Paul,
Lukey a
where
little bit
did
of a flash.
Where did you put the pit window?
There's no pit window.
There's no pit window.
Yeah, so we're not doing a pit window this week. I figure 90 minutes, they're going to have to pit anyway. As Nick Kohout, Rados is off in the chase. He is on the grass. Nick Kohout is also into the wall. What happened here? Nick goes on the inside of Rados. Oh, he hits inside curb, bounces to the outside, hits Rados, and then just goes straight into the wall. And that looked to be self-inflicted to me.
Yeah, he almost caught it, but
So Rados is only going to lose one spot from that. He got off relatively scot-free. Nick Kohout though is going to drop and have massive damage all the way down to the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, car 50 is nearly dead stop. Something serious happened.
Yeah. I mean,
Going into the pits already.
Yep. Yeah, he took a brave line, and I think I saw Nick Alvarado doing the same thing in OOR a couple of seasons back. As Rados tries to go around the outside, or sorry, Lewis goes around the inside of Rados for P5.
Welcome,
P4,
Extendo Quickie.
rather. I'm sorry?
Welcome,
Oh.
Extendo Quickie is his name.
I thought you said accidental
weirdo.
quickie. I'm like,
You weirdo.
sorry.
Dude.
Yep.
Something about just taking over so quickly was unexpected.
It really was.
I got a replay for you.
Oh, replays. Oh, is this the... Yeah, go ahead.
So we had Luis Castro followed by David Funk and Nick Alvarado. Nick goes to make the inside, and Funk just not enough braking power.
Yeah, had to back
Instead
out.
of killing Luis, just takes the scenic route.
Yep. That was yeah, good, decent enough rejoin. So
I think
yeah,
that's
props to him for
very-
realizing he is not going to stop in time, and then bailing out.
That was a very clean region.
Yeah.
It's
Props to
completely
him.
off of the racing line. That is
Mega job.
Yep. Nick Alvarado is on the back of Joby. Is he going to try and make the same move again up the inside? He is going up the inside, and the little
It's the
kink
outside
before
where
the
it
chase,
matters, yeah.
and he's going to tuck back in. There he goes, diving up the inside into the chase.
Yeah, push that
Joby,
out wide.
yeah, Joby giving him space. So Nick's gonna gain one more position all the way up to P7 now. Sorry, Carl. As
so now
Savage dives into the pit. So we got a bunch of pit stops happening. Lewis in the pits, Savage in the pits. I wonder if some people gambled and took slicks.
It would have been the play of the race. It could give an unexpected person a win if they
we
did
got-
it. If they did.
Dio Rivera's in the pits.
Yeah, we
Stone
got-
just went in.
We got 4 or 5 people in the pits already. However, the top runner, Hutch, who's already about 4 seconds up on Secum, is still out there, still putting in fast laps. Nick Alvarado has climbed up like 5 positions from where he started.
Normally the track takes some time to get from them to greasy. It's already greasy, so it was super quick transition.
It's very hot.
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, warmer than in practice and colder as well.
It
Yeah.
is. Track's already 40, was 36 when it was raining, so it's warming up quickly.
Yeah,
To
the
see if the people that pit now, if they get off lightly or not, or if those are those that took their wet tires to start the race with.
I mean, the track
you
was
make-
fully wet. There was no way to really know that it was going to be greasy in 2 laps.
No, but they did have the prediction that within 10 minutes it was going to be
Oh yeah, I mean, we knew it.
raining anymore.
We kind of knew it. Did you put 1 or 2 mandatory bits?
No, there's
Just one.
one mandatory pit, and if you need to take 2, it's up to you.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, are there people that pit now going to try to finish the race in it?
Can
no,
you
123,
finish a
there's no
90-minute race with one tank?
way. No fuel. I don't think. Yeah.
Definitely not.
Except the Bentley. The Bentley may.
Yeah, the
Even
Bentley
if
can
you
do it.
could, even if you could, I don't think tires last for this temperature.
No.
Yeah, but like major gamble. I don't know.
Jared into the pit from P2.
You know who's the Bentley? Hutchins is.
Yeah. And we see Ryan
having
Cody
a look
trying
on
to
Lukey, yeah.
sneak his way past John Lukey. And Lukey gets a really crappy exit out of turn 1, so Ryan Cody's going to get that position, move up to P8. As we see another round of pit stops, we got about 6 people in the pits. Second, Chameleon, Diggs, Funk, Artem, and Joey. Joey, who started from the pits, is now back into the pits.
And Artem starting in the pits as well.
So I have a feeling they've not gambled on the start.
Yeah, I mean, so far it looks like about half the field is started on the wet tire. It could also be that the other half are just going to drive until their tires pop.
So my question is, because I was talking to Ryan Cody earlier about that ACC Drive app, and he says it gives better weather detail. I wonder if some of these guys actually knew what the weather was going to do.
Is that even what?
That's what I thought too. I went digging through their broadcast SDK when I learned that, and I have no idea.
Because Brian is one of the people still running out there.
Yeah, guys, I studied a lot. So what you think? I have no idea, dude.
I don't think they have any information that's different than what you see in like the UI, basically.
Yeah, Lukey on Luis Castro.
Guys,
How the
Alvarado's
Porsche-
15 kph faster than Rados on the straight. He blew by. And Rados did not lift. Sorry, Chris, to interrupt you, but
Oh, I was fixing to say I don't know how Lukey is keeping up with Castro on the straight in a Porsche.
no, like either Rados is like carrying a ton of wing or Alvarado has
Astro
done because it was
is in the
Into
pits.
pit. Ooh.
Oh, we just see Kairos.
One took an interesting line into the pit.
Was that Juan or Kairos? That was Kairos.
that is Juan Kairos. It's the same
Oh,
person.
Juan. I thought you said Juan.
I can't pronounce his last name, so I just say Juan.
I'm not sure what happened to Hutch, but Robeson is right on his rear, and Robeson's going to get past him for P1. Just drive by, going up the inside into turn 1. He is going to have the
Trying
better
to
line.
stretch wet tires.
It could be, yeah.
It could be. I mean, Robeson has put in a 207.9 as his best, and Hutch is a 210.3. That is 3 seconds faster almost.
Yeah.
Ferris, we have only 3 contacts. I'm gonna do this alone.
Oh, yeah, we only have three bits of contact, one that we've already seen. Nothing bad happened so far in the race. This is good news.
Oh, excellent news. I didn't imagine.
Second is lying perpendicular to the track down into the last turn. He is going to... I don't think that was a donut. That wasn't a 360. I think it was just a very large turning radius.
I don't think he has his traction control map or clutch, possibly.
No, it doesn't look like it. So second is going to drop from P2 all the way down to 16th. So yeah, the only people that haven't pitted are the front runners, and I think Robeson started on slicks. I mean,
Yeah, I was watching Robeson and Hutch's last bit of a lap, and it's just literally Robeson is just faster. His top speed 277, Hutch is only getting 269.
Yeah, and I mean, he already pulled in one lap. He pulled a 4-second gap, so I'm almost certain that Hutch is going to dive into the pits this lap.
Yeah, Hutch is still on wets.
Let's see if he does. He does, yep. So Hutch in the pits, Robeson stays out. Robeson is, I want to say, 99% on slicks. So Robeson gambled and won massively.
Yeah, Bruce Hopkins and Paul Renault. Bruce is kind of driving through the field right now.
Yeah, neither of them have pit yet. As we see Renault diving into the pit, so I think Renault is also on wets, which leads me to believe Bruce actually might have also started on slicks.
Bruce is racing for the people in Ukraine. Good job, Bruce.
Yeah, go Bruce. Lukey has caught up to Rados. Not something that I ever thought I would say.
Little Porsche on Porsche action.
Yeah, going up the mountain. I'm curious now if Rados is on wet tires. Because Lukey's last lap was a 207 and Rados was a 210.
Yeah, so Lukey's top speed 269, Rados 261.
So wet tires are slower. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what
even
I'm
in top
getting.
speed.
Believe, yeah.
As we see Nick Alvarado in the background there. Still, I mean, 209. So he is for sure on wet tires, but we also know that he is insanely good at just driving like a monkey on whatever tires he has.
Yeah, he's used to driving on horrible tires.
Yep. But I don't think he can keep like the pure speed that you get on a slick tire behind him. As we see Lukey and Rados coming down the street, you can see the speed difference between Lukey and Rados already.
We are optimum track now.
13
John Lukey?
13 minutes into the race, and we are from wet to sunny and optimum, which is, I think, I mean, that's Australian weather for you, right?
Yeah.
Hot summer shower. Savage is under a yellow flag at the top of the mountain as he goes down Skyline. What happened to him? Let's see.
Yeah, I think he caught a wall. He was pushing pretty hard trying to catch Lewis.
Oh, yeah, the rear end going to Skyline just stepped out from under him, and he hit the wall pretty hard.
I've done that a bunch of times.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure I
Lukey,
did that in the iRacing race we did.
Lukey is drag racing Rados up the mountain into turn two, with Ryan Cody
Cody's gonna
right
make
behind
this a
him.
Three-way.
Oh. Should a sound effect for that.
I was
but
kind of
don't.
hoping Ryan would try to split him.
Oh, should I have a sound effect for that too?
Sorry guys, we went to look at one instant that was kind of heavy.
Yeah. The track is already optimum, if that's you've not noticed that.
Nick
No,
Alvarado into the pit.
We have discussed this extensively.
Yeah, we've done all the telemetry data, and we've done all, Yeah, we're good.
Brian
So we're just
Curzon
waiting
on
for the
Clark
rain.
Gould for P2 and M, P2 and 3. Clark's last lap was a 213, Brian's was a 209, as Brian is being very heavily held up by Clark here. Neither of them have completed, or at least they've not taken any fuel if they have changed tires, because their mandatory pit stop did not clear, and it clears if you've taken fuel.
Welcome, Commerce
I don't see why you wouldn't take fuel if...
Yeah, Rados has to pit. He is struggling. Lukey has run away. Ryan Cody just drives by him.
Yep, Nick Kohout, or is that Nick Kohout? Oh yeah, he just
That's Nick Kohout in
one
the-
lap down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already pitted because he was trashed in that instant. He was really trashed.
Yeah, I would
Trash,
expect to see
Brad.
Rados dive in here.
And he does.
There he goes.
Brian Curzon is going to drag race Clark Gould down the mountain into the chase.
Welcome, Red Swamp Fox.
Track is at a very toasty 42 degrees Celsius. Or as Tiago would like to say, lukewarm.
All right, we got a
Wait,
bit
what?
of a five-way going on here.
Wait.
P15 to P19, about to get real interesting. Oh, Deal Rep slides out and hits the wall on forced elbow.
That looked bad.
Yeah, he is going to have some suspension damage from that. Maybe some steering damage.
Was that oversteer?
It looked like his car just lost grip and he slid sideways into the wall.
To the right.
Like he went in too hot.
A cold day in São Paulo is a 42. No, a cold day is a 19. 19 is cold.
19 is perfect.
Oh, fuck.
19
There's no way.
perfect.
Actually, it's a little too warm. It depends if it's sunny or cloudy.
Chew.
If it's sunny, it's too warm. If it's cloudy, it's perfect.
I'm glad we agree on something.
Chew. No way, it's too warm.
Luis Castro on Nick Alvarado. Let's watch for some death here. Luis gonna put a move on him. Gonna take the outside into turn 2.
Oh, almost. They almost touch
come
here.
together.
Welcome, IK.
It was 35 the last 2 days in Montreal. I didn't know Canada got that hot.
It was pretty warm yesterday in Toronto, and I turned on my AC for the first time this year.
Bullet
but
35,
right now
I
it's
call a kinda cold, not that cold though. Like I can use t-shirts. Yeah.
Iris had a little momentary yellow flag there at the top of the mountain as he gets caught up by both Nick Alvarado, who's going to fully send it on him in the skyline, causing Kairos to basically take the escape road. That was a bit of a bully move there from Nick. I think Kairos actually might have damage. His car doesn't look too stable going down the mountain.
Yeah.
Speedo Alves.
I do have some speedo t-shirt. Oh, Radas kissed the wall.
David Funk making a move on Rados at the moment.
That's gone. Rados has a ton of wing and kissed the wall in the elbow.
Yeah, and he's not. I mean, man, that Porsche doesn't have enough straight line speed to pass that.
No, he doesn't. The Ferrari is much quicker in a straight line here. So 18 minutes into the race. Feels like it's been an hour already. And Mark Robeson is up into P1 by 22 seconds.
With the fastest lap of the race by a mile.
Yeah, with a 2:05.2 fastest lap of the race. Next fastest is basically a 2:07.5. So.
Oh no, there's a 2:05.8 by 1.
Oh. Interesting. I missed that one. Oh yeah, there's a couple of 2:06s.
In by Artem.
So he gambled 100% and he won massively.
Yes.
So unless this starts to rain again.
I've got a replay on 1.
Oh, that's Lewis. Go ahead.
So he's chasing down Lewis, and he just gets loose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
bounces
he
off the wall
hits
a couple
the
times.
hits the inside curb. That's
Probably not
Can't take-
massive damage, but enough to that'll rattle you.
oh, Chimilio is in the wall. I think that was self-inflicted. He almost gets collected by Oliveira. Let's see if I can get a replay of that. So
I think
he tries to
his
send it
car's
on the
stuck.
inside of John Lucky. Yeah, he oversteers and then snaps back across, going up the mountain.
Ouch.
Yo.
He's not the first one to put a Ferrari in the wall.
No. He's not.
Too soon, man. Too soon, man.
He is really not.
We don't have the I am stupid.
I am stupid. No, we do have it. We do have it.
Do we?
Your soundbar? Don't you have on your soundbar? I'm quite sure you
It's right
do.
there. Playing on.
I am stupid.
Oh, that's good.
I am stupid.
I'm stupid.
Imagine crashing a priceless F1 car.
It's not priceless.
Supposedly the
it's a
brakes
lot.
went.
Is this an F1 thing I don't know about?
Yeah, they have
Supposedly the
a
brakes
historical
died.
Monaco GP where they drive like old F1 cars, and Charles Leclerc drove the
Niki Lauda's car?
yeah, Niki Lauda's like 1970s F1 car, and then he stuffed it in the wall.
Oh no.
It wasn't a huge crash, to be fair.
We
You know?
got a drag race
Oh man,
down
you had one job.
Yeah, Hutch and Gould.
Yep.
Hutch
Little
driving
track.
off the road a little bit.
Gould yielding that position.
Yeah, I don't think Gould wants to get into a huge fight with Hutch here.
Yeah.
No, you know, I mean, he's gonna fight the provisional race leader.
Yeah.
Sense in the world, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, Robeson right now is, he is maintaining that lead. He doesn't really have to push all that hard.
Artem on John Lukey. They're gonna drag race.
Down
Artem's
turn
gonna be
one.
inside.
Artem should have that position pretty clean as they go up the mountain. Nick Alvarado with the fastest lap of the race, a 2:05 flat. So he's found some pace finally.
Alvarado, fuck him.
I mean, they still have an hour and 10 minutes to go.
They do. And we saw how quick the track went from wet to dry, which means it can just as quickly go from dry to wet again.
Yeah, now he's stuck behind Lewis and Gould coming down the mountain.
He is smelling Gould's dinner from so close.
Well, that's low. Lewis is going to touch the wall on the exit.
Yeah, they're just going to go single file down the mountain. Is he going to send it again into the chase like he always does?
Is this a mechanic centipede?
Is he going to try to follow Lewis through?
You see Lewis's rain light going up, and you can hear Nick lifting as Lewis moves to cover the inside.
He goes to make the pass, and Nick's going to follow him through.
What?
Castro's going to try to get on this as well.
And
Luis is going to
Oh,
die.
Luis! Luis, what happened?
Luis got greedy. He got the outside curb on exit
Yeah.
and put himself into the wall.
yikes.
And now he has Juan behind him.
Guys, I know it's been like you guys been seeing sun, but the forecast still showed a lot of clouds. Now the weather officially shows sun, so the chances of rain are close to zero now.
Yeah, but you have to remember,
Very
not even 20 minutes ago, it showed rain, cloud. So I'm just saying.
True, but now shows a big sun, so like the chances are so far from.
We still got an hour to go.
Yes, I'm praying as same as you. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm praying for the same thing as you are.
Luis Castro is going to try and make a move on Gould going up the mountain. Now we got a little bit of a 4-car train happening here behind Gould. No pressure, you know.
Yeah. Gould is collecting cars as we go.
Yeah.
I mean, he's under no obligation to get out of the way. Like,
No.
drive your
No,
race,
he
man.
isn't. Yeah.
You're sitting P3 for M class.
Rada's about to join the train. No. Oh, poor dude. I would feel bad.
What?
Yeah.
Nancy Alves.
I would
Like, you
feel
know you don't have the
empowered.
face.
No, just
but
make
you
them all
know you don't
suffer.
have it.
It doesn't matter.
I would feel empowered as the conductor of this train.
Yeah.
I would pit ASAP, just like, nope.
I'd be like, y'all just gonna have to wait.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's a
I would
beautiful
be
map.
like, y'all are gonna have to wait. But if this was iRacing, somebody would have pushed me into the wall by now.
Oh yeah, you would have been murdered.
So
Right, Chris?
And now
in
how
the
many
chase?
people are gonna get through?
Well,
to get
the-
by Gould?
the-
So Gould's
the
trying to let
big-
people go.
problem is here,
Louis has damage.
Luis
A lot
has
of
damage, and Gould's Ferrari is
Yeah,
quicker,
he's
just
not
straight
fast
line.
enough. Nobody's gonna get by him.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lewis is
Luis
gonna
again.
send it on the inside of Kairos.
Jared.
Oh, that's
That's
Jared.
Jared.
Sorry. So Jared, Funk, and Funk are gonna make it past Kairos. As Funk is gonna try and stick around the inside there to turn
Juan also
into
has
the
damage
last
'cause
turn.
He touched that wall up on the top of the mountain.
And then Rados is going to sneak by also. So a couple people made a couple of positions up.
So
But
Luis
now
is
we're
the
going-
only one who's gotten by.
Now we're going up the mountain, and Jared is
One
going
per-
to try and
one
get
per
past Clark. As
Welcome
the
to
drag
the
race
sim.
down into turn 2. Everyone's trying to stick around the outside line to go around Gold. As
Oh my
Gold breaks
god.
way
He's
early.
gonna break early. Rados is gonna try to sneak by.
I think he feels
comes
the same
Juan
way
as
as
well.
I do.
Yeah, I think he's just letting everyone go at this point.
Go, get away from me.
Hats off to Clark for running his race.
Oh, nice.
I
Clark.
agree.
appreciate
If that was me, like, you got to work to get past me. I'm driving my race, you drive your race.
Yeah, that was all for position. Like he didn't have to get, even though he hasn't pit yet, it doesn't matter.
You guys say this because you're not as low as we are. Like, if we know we are that slow, like, there's no
doesn't
way we can
matter.
keep up.
It
If
doesn't
I
matter.
know I am slow and someone faster is behind me, I'm keeping them behind just
Yeah.
for bragging rights.
I mean, Ferris is a meme now because how wide he drives.
Oh my god, yeah, Giga Ferris.
I mean, I think I've pissed off Hutch doing the Laguna race.
Well, like on M2s on Monday, I raced Nick for like 3/4 of a lap, like side by side, and it was amazing. Like it felt great. I was like, oh my god, I'm racing against this guy. And then he got by and he was gone. But it was like for that 3/4 of a lap, you were gonna work for it. And then I almost squeezed him into the wall. It was great.
John Lukey is just gonna drive by Max Diggs, possibly. Porsche
Maybe.
against Lexus.
Lexus is much quicker in a straight line than the Porsche.
Ooh, they're going side by side.
Ooh, Lukey touches the inside curb.
Yeah, Lukey is getting super brave on that inside curb, and Oliveira out of nowhere with the late break down into the chase. Artem has now also made it past Gold. So Gold is just falling down these standings as we go back with Lukey and Diggs. As Lukey tried to sneak his nose down the inside into the last turn. And
Oh,
he's
we got
going to fall.
Renault sideways in the... Look, that's in
Oh.
the chase.
Yep. Yeah, let's see what happened to him. He is by himself.
That train still a real thing though.
That was weird. He just hit the inside curb into the chase, and then his car just spun around.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
a-
that's not a curve,
Yeah.
that's a mountain right there.
He hit the inside curb, and then when he was trying to catch it, he touched the grass on the outside.
Oh my god.
Oh, who is that? That is David
Oh, that
Funk,
is Funk.
who oversteers into the worst possible place going up the
Oh
mountain.
my god.
Careful rejoin, sir. Careful rejoin. No.
Now, the only thing is now there's a lot of faster cars that will be catching up to him right here. Possibly.
Yeah, Gold is catching up to him. He hit that wall hard. I mean, his front end
Yeah,
is
that-
completely shattered.
That made my wrists hurt. Imagining
wheel is-
the feedback.
His wheels shanked to the left.
Yeah,
yeah,
he is.
It is.
It was that Gold, Max, Diggs, Lukey.
Luis Castro getting no time to relax. He's got...
And he hits the wall.
Climbs the wall again.
Oh yeah, he's just bouncing.
Down.
Oh,
Oh my god.
oh wow, he almost takes out Oliveira. Oh, he does take out Oliveira. And that is Melody who gets caught up in the carnage. So we got
If you excuse
a
me.
car sideways on the mountain.
Oh, Luis just got killed by Jared.
What is going on?
It's all gone off the rails.
All right, let's see this. So Jared and Luis got down into the chase. Luis goes on the outside. Oh yeah, Jared is not gonna make that turn ever.
He's
Yeah,
late
that-
braking. You can see his
no.
car wobbling as he's trying to brake.
Funk is completely destroying the track as the Pirelli sign goes flying and shattering. Nice physics on that sign, by the way. I'll give him that.
I mean, Wreckfest does it better.
Of course. So Clark Gold in the pits after dying earlier up the mountain. Luis Castro is still going. Jared is still going. Up in
Half an
front we
hour
got...
in, and people are just losing their minds now.
Yep. Funk is hobbling his way back to the pits. That's going to be at least 30 seconds damage.
Look at little Bruce
not
Hawkins,
closer
Brian
to minute.
Curzon action.
This PC, yes, this is on PC. We do not. Dave Chamilio under a yellow flag. He is on the side of the track up the mountain. What happened to Dave? Oh, again, oversteer and snap across the other way into the wall. That's the second time he's done that. It's curious because I never pegged the Aston to be one that has snap oversteer.
D'Oliveira and Gould, Paul Renault, and David Funk all in the pit. I believe all 4 damage.
Yeah, all 4 are damaged.
Bruce
As
Hawkins
we
is going
see-
to dive into the pit.
Yep. So that's going to give Brian Curzon the
Bruce is going
P4
to-
provisionally.
Drive through that's a very interesting line into the pit lane. I think he touched grass on both sides on his way in.
Savage looking to make his way around Scobie. Savage still carrying some pretty massive front end damage from oversteering into the wall at the top of Skyline. The snap oversteers that I'm seeing from that, I don't know, something feels weird. Like it looked odd. But what do I know? I don't drive GT3s in real life.
Oh, he still has damage.
Savage
does.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
front
he
end
does.
his car's still trashed.
Yeah, he hasn't repaired them yet. I mean, if he's still putting in good lap times, which 2:06.7 was his best lap.
Yeah, I mean, if you know you're gonna pit at 45 minutes and you can manage to drive a damaged car. Oh, Brian Curzon just killed Scobie.
Uh-oh.
I think he did.
Let's see.
Like
Let's get a
just
a
came out
replay
of
of this
replay.
one. So Scobie is on the outside going up the mountains. Oh yeah, Brian Curzon gives him a little love tap.
Yeah, I think Scobie broke where Brian didn't expect.
It kind of looked like it, and
Now
Scobie
Scobie is
is
super slow. He's still sitting in the sand.
playing up in Tiago's
Tiago's
Playground.
neck of the woods.
Yep. Sponsored, what is it, Sandbags Inc?
Yeah.
So the gap
I think
between
he's just waiting for traffic, and there's just always traffic.
yeah, the gap between Nick Alvarado and Hutch is slowly but surely shrinking, about half a second a lap. Last lap, actually, Hutch was caught into massive traffic because he lost about a second and a half on Nick. Gap is down to 3.9. Nick's fastest lap is a 2:04.3. Compared to Hutch, it was just 2:04.992, so 2:05 flat.
And isn't all this after they nerfed the Honda here?
Well, so yes, they nerfed it, but then they released a new Honda, and it's a new Honda and anything but name.
Yeah, the Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the Savage is going to make his way past Gold, so Gold dropped from what 14th all the way down to 19th, 20th now.
Yeah, he went in and pit.
Yeah.
Just like Bruce Hopkins was running P4, now he's down in P16 after his pit stop.
Oh, Nick Kohout off into the wall at Skyline. He is parked on the side of the track. He is teleported back to the pits. What happened to him? Oh yeah, he just oversteered going into Skyline and just completely lost it.
Oh yeah, he hit the bump on the right side. Oh my god, that was a hard hit.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been saying all week, just people just gotta survive. Like, if you can survive an hour and a half, you're gonna do well.
The mountain claims its victims. Oh, Dave Chimilio again oversteering. He basically drifts entry up the mountain. Oh my god. I mean, that looked good for the camera. Somehow he held that together. What setup is this man running? Somebody let me know, because I don't think it's working.
He's streaming. Somebody needs to go over there and like tell him to calm down.
I don't think he's pushing that hard. I think his setup is just looks undrivable, honestly. I've never seen the Aston do this. Like, what have you done with your suspension? It's the drift package. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it does sound good.
There you go. Somebody go there and ask him like, Wallace gave him his setup. Oh no.
F.
That sounds like you just took responsibility.
So I don't trust anyone when they give me their setups.
Run him up to P11, still hasn't pit yet, but he's hounding Luis Castro.
Yeah, and Luis is going to have one of those, well, he's going to have some damage from earlier.
Yeah, Luis
as
dives
Luis
into the
dives
pit.
into the pits, so that's going to give Artem P10, at least for now. Artem, one of 5 cars that hasn't cleared their pit stop yet.
Yeah, Artem started from the pit lane,
Yes.
so doing pretty well.
Robeson still up in front, 30-second gap to P2. Interestingly enough, Ryan Cody is in P3, just holding it together.
Yeah, we have 2 golds, a silver, and an AM leading. None of them have pit yet, though.
Nice livery. Yeah, the Lexus is, it looks good. I like the livery quite a lot.
Yeah, Robeson's liveries are pretty good.
Yep. Team Snail Esports. Like, did he do this, or is this somebody from his team that...
He did the livery.
It's very...
I think that's the snail from that, what is it, Turbo? Is that the kids movie?
I couldn't tell you. I don't have kids.
I really like his livery. It's really good.
Oliveira is off into the wall. He, again, hits the inside bump going to the top of the mountain and just oversteers straight into the wall. And he teleported back to the pits.
We're down to 23 cars.
Yeah, I think Nick Kohout left a little bit earlier.
And use that free cam control. F7 will keep it connected to the car. Control and F7 twice, and you can do true free cam.
So, Nick Alvarado is still slowly kind of closing the gap to Hutch. It's down to 3.6. You can see him in the background there.
Oliveira just left the server. We're down to 22.
The attrition rate, yeah, it's hard.
Brian
it's hard to
Cruz
keep
on
people
the
interested once they, crash twice.
And you die, and you've got like 4 or 5 minutes of damage, and then you die again. Especially if it's like right after you fix your car. Like, I'm gonna go do something else with my Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So Luis Castro came out of the pit right behind Savage.
Yeah, and Savage is still carrying damage.
Yeah, it looks like Luis fixed his car.
Lukey is catching up to Max Diggs one more time. I know they had a little bit of a scrap earlier. This should be interesting to see if he can make it past this time. And then Luis is catching up to Savage slowly. Curzon and Joey in the pits.
Yeah, Lukey and Diggs have been battling or close to each other for pretty much the entire race so far. Guessing both Hutch and Nick need to pit again? Probably. I mean, Nick for sure, with as hot as it is, he's going to burn through his tires.
Well, I don't think the fuel's going to last. Well, it might for the Bentley. So depending on how careful Hutch is and how smooth he is, he might not have to pit. Unless it starts raining again.
Hutch just put in his fastest lap of the race, last lap. It was a 2:04.6.
Yeah, but the gap is still closing. I mean, the gap is down to 2.7 seconds. It was 3.7 seconds about a lap ago.
So he just ran a 2:05.8 and Nick ran a 2:04.9. So
yep.
Hutch is going to get past Joey Meliti before Joey comes out of the pit. Let's see if Nick gets stuck behind him going over the mountain.
We have Castro passing Joseph Savage right now.
That's right.
And he's done it clean into turn 2.
Savage went a little bit wide.
Yeah, that's just Savage carrying damage and not being as fast in a straight line anymore.
John Lukey.
And then, yeah, Lukey's caught up completely to Max Diggs again. So we've had no action, then a ton of death. And now we're back to...
you usually do on the mountain.
Now we're back to things being calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, it's all self-inflicted. Just people oversteering and bouncing off walls and stuff.
I just saw a yellow flag for Meliti. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, I think he's just getting out of the way. Ooh, Jared with a 15-second, we're assuming for killing Luis.
Yes. He's going to hit a bit hard, but he has a little bit of a gap to Bruce Hopkins, so unless something terrible happens to him, it shouldn't affect him too much in terms of standing points. Or if Hopkins can catch up.
We're up to date. This race, I may admit, have way less contacts than I was predicting. This is wonderful.
Not if you count car versus wall.
I don't care.
I don't think we can give penalties to the wall.
We're only almost halfway through.
Just wait, director sent me a message 15 seconds to the Audi wall in the cutting, killing 7 cars in a row. Yes.
So we still have a few people that haven't pit, it looks like.
Yep.
They're not doing too bad.
No, Lucky P2, quite solid.
Those are going to be the
pace.
people that started on slicks, and they're probably going to do 45 minutes and then refuel, get some new tires.
Yeah, I'm very surprised with the lap times Mark Robeson is putting in, considering he did that gamble at the start. And it's still going. His last lap has been a 2:05.3. That's just
Yeah, he ran
fastest.
He ran almost the same lap time as Nick Alvarado last lap.
Yeah.
Oh, shh. Fuck you, Jen. What the fuck?
Oh,
Wow.
We see
Jesus.
Richard Scobie and Funk having a little drag race in there.
Yeah, Scobie just moved out of the way down into Forest Elbow and let Funk by.
Fair enough. And
I mean,
John
Scobie's already been murdered once. He probably doesn't want to get murdered again.
Yep, Chimilio's catching up to Renault. And this is a class battle for silver. We'll see if Chimilio can keep his car, out of the wall.
Yeah, it's
Fingers
been happening
crossed.
a little bit.
This place?
Using that, what is it, Stephen Wallace setup.
Cheater.
Well, it's not working out for him.
Cheater, I was gonna say, he keeps oversteering and dying.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's cheating.
I don't think he's Renault hits the wall down into the bottom of Skyline. He is going to teleport back into the pits. That was a massive shunt.
What happened?
Did you say massive shark?
Yeah, oh god, not this again.
No.
No.
Oh no.
No.
And I think we just saw Renault leave. I think
Yes.
that's
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Max Diggs, I think, touched the wall on the exit of Forest Elbow.
yeah. I think we might actually see the pass this time
Yeah, Lukey's gonna have a look.
on the
A
outside.
Lukey look.
Wow.
God.
Wow.
I wish you
Wow,
were an
Dad.
admin so I could just mute you.
Thanks, Dad.
And one little mistake from Max Diggs and Lukey is by.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for a faster car to just drive by you.
Joey Melitti making a look on Clark Gould.
Yeah, Joey's carrying damage. You can see his front hood on the BMW just kind of shaking in the foreground there.
I think Joey's already pit 3 times this race.
What?
Joey just
Pretty
drives
sure.
2 laps and then pits.
He's been in there more than once.
Yeah, and he's still
Oh.
carrying damage. His rain light is still on. By the way, the weather is going back to cloudy.
We
So-
see something exciting happen at the end of the race.
Oh, 10
There-
minutes
Yes.
at the end for rain, that'd be amazing.
Oh god, I would love that. We are
Followed
officially.
right all along.
Oh,
Just you
Joey
wait.
oversteers into the wall and Forest Elbow,
Yeah,
taking
Did
the
you see
Gran
Mark
Turismo
Robinson?
line.
Wall riding cheater.
Mark Robeson
P1
finally in the pits. He is going to lose P1 to Lukey though. So Lukey, as it stands, is your provisional race leader.
Well, let's not forget though that he was fighting with Hutch, and Hutch is just coming around the last corner right now.
I will take things I never thought I would see in my entire life for 100, Alex.
Oh, Luis Castro was off the track in the final corner. He is slow as Hutch passes him.
Guys, just remembering that Lukey is the guy that complains all the time. Oh, I'm a silver, I'm not a gold. Yeah, his lead.
I know another guy that always complains that he's slow all the time.
Wait.
Fuck,
Now,
what's his name?
Let's not go.
Is it
there,
that?
but-
I think it's that Thiago guy.
Yeah, I think it's Thiago.
Yes,
Thiago,
if he was a
yeah.
redneck, he would be Thiago. I don't know.
Thiago?
Yeah.
That Alves dude?
That
Yeah.
Always dude, man.
Yeah, pretty sure he does the same thing. He's like, I'm slow, I suck.
Except that he actually is, and some people are not. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Chugga, how do you pronounce the A with the hat on it?
So Robeson Pitt came out,
Like,
and he's still ahead of Hutch and Nick.
Yeah, Robeson still about 11 seconds
Nick is
ahead of
being
Hutch.
held up by Savage here. He is losing a lot of ground at Hutch. He was down to 1.8 seconds.
Savage takes the access
Savage is going
road.
to take the access road to let Nick by. Nick lost about 2 seconds being stuck behind Savage.
I mean, that's part of being stuck behind traffic going down the mountain. We watched Clark Gould with like 6 cars behind him.
So far, Nick still has the fastest lap of the race and has been putting consistently faster laps than everyone else. He has about 28 seconds to make up.
Victor Jean, fuck you both.
Wow.
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 Demonetized.
Again.
How is Ferris going to buy his second Lambo? If he keep getting
don't know.
demonetized.
No,
I can't deal with this, man.
some say he now wants a BMW.
So Ryan
How-
Cody was half a second faster than Lukey last lap. He's 3.5 seconds back. Neither one of them have hit yet.
Yep. Yeah. Ferris needs to upgrade from a Huracan to an Aventador.
Oh,
No, it's I need a Pagani this time.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Hey, I got a
that
Twitch.
shit?
I got a Twitch payout on Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, how much
email.
was it? 69 cents?
It was $101.
Oh, damn.
You can go fuck yourself.
This is the guy that puts a giant banner at the top of his stream like, oh, don't subscribe to me. Trying to use
And
that reverse
I also
psychology.
don't stream anymore.
Sorry, Bullet Kosha? What? Do you know what that is, for fuck's sake? Sorry.
No, what
See Juan
enlighten me? I'm
Carlos
curious.
in
I
the
wanted in the
pits.
pit.
Kosha's thighs.
I wonder
Oh,
if he's been shredding his tires and he's decided.
Well, he's also been
to,
carrying damage from when he got into the wall at the top of the mountain.
Oh, that did happen, yeah. His fastest lap, 2:05.8. That's not that far off of Nicholas Alvarado, though.
I mean, Nick's fastest lap is a 2:04.3. So
I know.
that's
But,
pretty
like,
far.
His last laps, the last
Oh,
laps
yeah.
as well, have been very similar for both. Actually, no. 2:08 to I think that is with the pit entrance, isn't it?
Okay, so Joey Malady caught Clark Gould again, coming down the mountain.
Yeah.
Willie hit another wall.
Oh, it's Joey. Chances are yes.
Oh my god.
Poor
Don't
guy.
be rude. Oh. Look, he has a massive drift going into the cutting.
Well, he does get a better exit out of Forrest's elbow. But I don't think he has enough speed. I mean, that Ferrari is damn quick.
Yep. And he also has damage from that contact with Guilherme earlier.
Yep. Yeah,
lot
I
of
mean,
fun.
even with the draft, he
them.
just can't get past the Ferrari. Kind of reminds me of Barcelona when Nick was just struggling to keep up with Juan-Carlos on the straight,
Ryan
even
Cody
in the draft.
and Lukey both in the pit.
Yes, sir.
Yep, so Robeson's going to take P1 back. Hutch is going to move up into P2. Nick Alvarado is going to move up into P3. And they might actually lose a couple more positions.
I
As
believe they're going to come out right in between Luis and Rados. No, actually, never mind. It's going to be between Rados and Artem.
no, yeah, so Cody and Luke are still in the pits.
Not a bad place to be. 2 quick dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, thought he meant in the pits. Oh, Joey's gonna decide, screw this, I'm done. He's gonna try and drag race going down to turn 2, but he just doesn't have the speed.
Well, Ryan Cody takes
Right.
Lukey in the pit.
Oh. And they come out right behind Artem.
Yeah, right behind Artem.
Yeah, Artem
He
did
dropped
not
like a
stop
second
yet.
before.
Apparently, Artem took the gamble or didn't put fuel.
I mean, I assume everyone that has pitted very early on is probably going to be thinking, do I pit again and get those precious seconds per lap? Or
Oh, Joey
keep driving
bouncing
on
off the
certain
walls
tires.
again. Yes, Victor. Goddamn ugly and slow on the straight. It is a shit car, you're right.
that feels personal.
Yep. That does seem. So fuck you. And it's not well on streets.
This is a family-friendly channel. We'd like to apologize for the language.
Fuck
What did they always say?
family-friendly.
What did they always say on F1? Like they did in the cool-down room a couple of weeks ago. Like, Joey again hits the wall on the exit of Forest Elbow. That's like the third time he's done that.
Joey just getting on the gas too early.
Well, I think he kind of compounds it by just hitting it more. The more you hit it, the more you're going to understeer into the wall. And the more you hit it, it's like...
I can
He's
explain
just-
that he spent the day driving an Audi in iRacing, which turns. The BMW does not turn, and ACC turns even less.
Yes. Is he going to dive into the pits? I'm going to have to assume he has massive damage by now, which it looks like he does, but he's going to stay out.
Ryan, Cody, Lukey, and Jared. Looks like Ryan's pulling away from Lukey.
Yeah, Ryan, the Honda is much quicker than the Porsche here.
Yeah, I mean the fastest that has gone through the speed trap has been a Honda.
And Ardem finally in the pits. And missed badly the line, but...
Everybody has done that. Like the fifth person I've watched
Oh,
drive
guys,
through the grass.
There's a road, you could use it, if you will.
Just nobody practiced their pit. Nobody ever practices their pit entry. I noticed.
The whole shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line thing.
Yes. Just create a line if you don't like the one that exists.
Imagine if you got like a track cut warning for driving through the
Car?
grass in the pit lane.
Fastest car in the speed trap is
Mark Roberson at the
Ryan
moment, yeah.
and Robeson, both with 278 kilometers an hour.
My figures Lexus been always quick in a straight line.
Yeah.
It could have been you, Carl.
That's it's 172 miles an hour for you ignorant people. I mean Americans. Hey, do they use kilometers in Canada or do they use miles?
They do. Thank God for that.
No, but
I lose my mind with miles.
But do they? Because I've heard Canadians talk about miles. Like
I don't acknowledge that.
for distances between places.
No.
I do not
Oh,
acknowledge
Ryan Cody is.
He just understeered into the wall.
that. Matt Ardem comes out right in front of Juan Kairos, and going into turn 1 is
Papa Skyline, he
probably
brakes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He brakes and he actually gets just loose rear and into the wall. Come
Kairos
on,
is
Ryan.
flashing. But Ardem's not interested in giving you anything at all, as he shouldn't.
Ardem did move like a little in front of him, you know, a little wiggly.
Yeah.
Not much of a weave, but it looked like he was saying, "This is my corner. You're not gonna pass through."
So we got this
He
battle
won it all as
happening,
well.
and then we got Jared on Michael Lukey. And then we got Joey Meliti still behind Clark Gould. Oh, Gould gets super loose
Yeah, it looks
down
like,
into turn 1. So Joey's going to take that spot, which leaves Kairos and Matt Ardem. Kilometers are official, but miles are still hanging. I wish we didn't use miles. It's such a stupid unit of measurement.
It is.
It's so.
Like,
I
No, the
don't
worst-
acknowledge it.
I'm
worst
done,
for
man.
me is-
just
The worst for
multiply
me
by
is feet
10.
inches.
Yeah. No, it's no. You think that's bad? Wait till you start going into weights.
Oh,
Where you got ounces and
Pound.
cups and
hamburgers.
pounds and
Ryan
hamburger.
Cody has pit.
Hamburgers.
Hamburger.
Nah, like
Very
feet.
paladin.
I think feet inches is weird because like 12 inches is like a feet. Like it's not like 10 or 100 or something. Like 12?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that. 5'11 and a half, dude. Like what?
Ardem is taking the grass a little bit.
Yep. Joey under yellow flag again in the mountain. I think he might have hit the wall. He was behind. He was in front of Gould. Now he's behind them again. So Joey doing Joey things. Matt Ardem still holding Juan Kairos behind him. This is a class battle, so Ardem does not need to give this position back, and he shouldn't. Tiago, it's back in the olden days. 12 inches was the average foot length of a man.
Oh.
Hence the name,
Oh,
a
shit.
foot. Now
Yeah,
it's bigger than that, but you know, in the olden days.
But isn't it like I thought that this was based on the king, not on the average of people? Wasn't it like every time you changed the king, they would measure again, and now a foot would be like that, and now, sorry, yeah, pretty much like that. There's another
think
measure
it's a
like
dumb
that is body
uniform
part that I
measure.
forgot.
It's probably where inches comes
Imperial
from.
Is dumb.
Inches, yes, like inches. they
Imperial
would-
is dumb. You're right. The worst part is one
measurements.
thing that I noticed, if you're trying to bake, European recipes will actually use weights. So if you want to, use flour, sugar, all that other crap, they'll tell you like, oh, it's 100 grams of flour. It's like 10 grams of sugar,
Brazil as
whatever.
Brazil as well.
Yeah, well, Americans are like a teaspoon of sugar. Well, what the fuck? Is that like a packed teaspoon?
Yeah,
like, do I have to
by
like
volume.
flatten it? And depending on where
John
you get your
Luke into the
fucking
pit.
teaspoon, Joey Melody in the pits too. Depending on where you get
Joey
your
Melody.
fucking teaspoons, they could be
Funky
different.
Yellow flag. David Funky Yellow flag. He does a pretty cleanly joined.
John Milady had enough contact to the wall, I'm not surprised, but John Lucas, like, what happened to him?
This could just be a regular pit stop. I mean, it's been an hour into this race.
Yeah.
Wait.
He pitted
It's his-
pretty early on, wasn't it? Lap 1
Yeah.
or 2?
Yeah,
that he pitted?
this is his second trip to the pit lane. Did he decide to do 2 and screw it? I don't know.
Well, like I said, if you pit super early on, chances are you have to do it again.
Well, true. If you start with wets, like, yeah, I
Well,
think you're right.
Not even that, but just if you're on dries and for after it cleared up, your tires are
one-
getting shredded.
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
hour on these temperatures is a long time to go on a set
Oh,
of
Jared
tires.
having a look on Lukey
Oh, he's gonna hit the
and
inside.
take the curve.
Sorry.
He's gonna drive
Oh,
defensively into the
Lukey's
grass.
gonna go way wide trying to defend that, and that was a rookie mistake
Yep.
from Lukey there. Max Dix is under a yellow flag after Forrest's elbow.
Oh,
Oh, his
See what
car is
happens.
toast.
Oh, he hit the inside of Forrest's elbow, and then he hit the outside of Forrest's elbow. Is it equipment failure? It looks like he's not even like he keeps steering right.
Yeah, he is teleported back to the pit.
I
I
hope he
wonder if
doesn't
he had an equipment failure or something happened to his wheel.
no.
Oh,
He is gone.
Race.
Yeah.
That sucks to see.
Hey, this is how big the grid was for the official 12-hour. Joey Melody under a
Yeah.
yellow flag. He is facing sideways before Forrest's elbow. He has to hold his brakes. Cars are coming.
Yeah, it's the whole.
Right after his pit,
He's
so
he's
there he
in
goes
the
again.
worst possible spot. Yeah, he just oversteers and just he didn't even hit the wall that hard. He just tapped it.
He's going to teleport. I don't think he's going to even try it.
Rados on Lewis. It looks
That's
like
on
Juan is close.
Luis. Yeah, Juan Kairos is about to
He's good.
try and get past Artem.
Yeah, Joey rejoins safely after
Good stuff.
waiting quite a while.
We should call Joey Walls, like Bullet says, instead of Joey Spaghetti.
Joey.
Aw.
No. Joey Spaghetti on the walls.
Joey Mom Spaghetti.
Let's not put moms in the conversation. Why do you have to involve moms?
Do you not know the
No, it's Mom Spaghetti.
lose yourself? Yeah.
What do you mean, mom spaghetti?
Yeah,
Knees
You don't
weak,
listen to
arms are
them,
heavy.
Oh,
There's spaghetti on the wall.
what?
Vomit Joey.
This is how we started talking about dry cleaning last time. We did not do this.
Dry heaving or dry cleaning?
I remember,
Kiwi.
what was it, 2 weeks ago we had a conversation about dry cleaning because we were talking
I
about
know.
throwing up on your sweater that your mom made you and
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta get it dry cleaned and stuff.
Oh yeah. And Artem is so
Savage
much quicker in the mountain than Juan.
Savage in the pit. I wonder if he's gonna fix that damage.
I hope he doesn't leave. So far, every person that we've seen go back to the pits has left.
Like you said, I hope he doesn't leave. Like, you want him to stay here forever?
I mean, at this point, he's currently P3 in silver, and Chameleon is like 2 laps down.
We do have Rados catching up to David Lewis. And pretty quickly, if I'm not...
Oh, I lied.
Yeah, Rados
That gap has
is
gone
much
down.
quicker up the mountain.
Chameleon just overtook Savage.
Now we just need to see if he's gonna keep that same speed down the mountain and then down the Conrad straight. As he goes through the dipper into the aptly named S's, into the stupid name of Forest Elbow.
Stupid name. What do you have against it? It's a forest. It looks like an elbow. It's the Forest Elbow.
Where's the forest?
The elbow, it's on the right. Like if you look at it like straight on the top
Hey.
right, the northeast, it's a forest.
Well, Kunos didn't get the right tree data. That's why there's no forest.
Oh. Well, but there's a forest in it.
So Hutch and Alvarado into the pit.
I think they see the potential of new tires and faster lap times.
I mean, Robeson just put down a 205 flat.
Yeah, we do see who's that? David Lewis going into the pits as well, backing up of the battle with Rados.
Yeah. A lot of people dive here is in my impression.
No, they're just diving into the pits, gonna get new tires. I
Yeah.
presume.
A lot of people diving in together.
Did Hutch and Nick go straight up? Because if not, you can lose 4 seconds and Hutch is gonna get dropped first, so he's gonna keep his position.
Alvarado.
And Nick just got dropped now.
A lot of people dove into the pits. Nobody respected the road. Nobody respected the road.
Oh, are we gonna have
Robeson
to,
is catching up to Juan and Artem, so he's about to lap up to P10.
What
Are we gonna have
a
to do something
massive
about that?
gamble,
Yeah.
and he just, I mean, it paid off.
So far, we'll see if he pits in. I mean, he pit pretty late though. I think he's good to go on this end.
Yeah, but even if he does Rados have to pit? Because I think Rados
mean-
might also.
Robeson's only 18 minutes on this stint.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I meant by pitting pretty late.
Yeah, so he's good on fuel. He should be good on tires.
Rados
Interesting.
Rados might have to pit again. He's been in this stint for 47 minutes, and so has Jared.
So Robeson, Rados, Jared, all with 1 pit stop. Hutch has pit twice. Nick has pit twice. Lewis has pit twice. Matt Artem has pit 3 times. I wonder if that counts starting from the pit.
So time in the pit is about a minute. Lukey has found himself in a interesting position between Nick Alvarado, who I'm sure is going to catch him up in about a lap or 2 here, and Hutch. Now, is Lukey going to move over and let Alvarado go?
No.
I don't think so. Lukey does not yield his spots. He will fight it.
And even if Nick does get a run on him, he'll late break him. He'll Porsche break him.
I wonder how much time Nick Alvarado spent talking shit on the Porsche brakes in first race of the season. He killed like 2 people.
You just see Matt
Artem.
Artem has lost
yeah.
his position.
Yeah, Artem
Yeah.
got loose at the top of the mountain.
Wow, that's an Audi after.
Yeah, he went into the sand.
Oh,
Presented to you by Sandbag Inc.
Why do you pronounce like that? Why? Why?
Well, we have a car that's our own Sandbag Inc.
I'm gonna say
yeah,
what
the-
you have on your hand, yeah.
The sand at the top of the mountain was provided generously by Sandbags Inc., the Tiago
Oh
Alves
my
company.
god, here we... By the way, Chris, fuck you. I saw the
If
name of
you-
our team.
If you or anybody that you know is in need of some sand,
Oh.
call 1-555-SANDMAN and get in touch with the wonderful people over at Sandbags Inc.
I saw the name of our team for the Le Mans 6 hours, alright?
Listen,
Fuck.
the main team name was already taken, so
Oh my god. Cool, we are the main team. We are the main dudes.
actually Dale is on the other
Lukey
team
goes
that's
way
using the
wide.
main name.
I don't know if he did that on purpose, or he just
I think he
went
caught
wide. but-
marbles.
Yeah, he so
Marbles.
It looked like he panic braked.
He almost oversteered into the racing line.
This is best case scenario for Nick. He lost no time for that.
No, he just sent it as
Yep.
it was like my perfect time to go take this racing line, and I'll have no problems
So
getting back.
Nick is going down the mountain. Robeson is fixing to go into T2.
It's funny, Roboson's fastest lap of the race is not that far from Alvarado's, so Roboson
It really
has
is
a
not. It's about
bad pace.
1/100th of a second slower.
He has a 45-second gap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he has a
mad
45-second
pace.
gap to P2. He's got about a minute gap, a minute and 10 to Alvarado.
Yeah, Rados is about to cross the start-finish line, and Robeson is halfway up the hill.
Come on, Kunos, do something.
Boogie with the
Server with
stick.
the stick.
Come on,
Do something.
So oh my god.
Oh,
So-
Savage. Oh, Savage is backwards, spinning down the track.
Oh no, in a bad place.
Yeah,
In a-
you know the spot on the racetrack where during the Bathurst race that car was driving backwards and I hit him?
It's right
Oh,
after
he
yeah.
spins at the top of the mountain,
Yeah.
just oversteers.
Hardin also found the wall, but it was a light tap.
And
I
Savage
think you
just
jixer.
fixed it.
There's a cluster of trees, not a fucking forest. It's not a forest.
What do you guys want? To have Amazonia right beside Mount Panorama? No, it's a mountain, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
Oh, we might have Brian on Bruce.
some B on B action.
A little Brian on Bruce action.
Some BMB.
Also, Tiago, your argument's invalid because it's forest with 2 R's, like Forrest Gump.
Well, let's say then cluster of trees elbow sounds way better, right?
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying that it's 2 R's. It's named after. It has to be named after a person.
Nick just put in a 204
think?
flat.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
2
like-
R's. You don't spell
heard the
forest
noise.
with
His
2
best
R's.
lap of the race.
I heard the Nazi explain it to me. No, there's a forest top right. It's kind of big. It has fauna and everything. So
They don't know what they're talking about.
They
Brazil has a
probably
lot of
drank as
forests.
well.
I know. Tiago lives in one.
No, I'll recheck that, and I'll come with information if we ever race this place again.
You're gonna do what?
Come with information. Oh God, no. Jesus Lord. Keep going, keep moving.
So
Not
Nick
one
is fully sending it now that he's on fresh tires. As we see, Hutch is actually caught up to the back of Clark Gould, and he needs to get past as quickly as possible. But Nick is on a hot one. He just put in a 2:04.002 last lap. So
Yeah,
he
they
is
both set
trying
their best
really
laps.
hard to catch
And
Hutch. Now
I
we
just
know
want to
that
say that corner
Jared is
Forrest
gonna have to
probably, like,
pit.
stubbed his elbow on it.
Albert
probably
Forrest. I don't know enough about that, but
Oh,
who's Albert Forrest?
who the fuck is Albert Forrest?
No.
Forrest Gump.
Bruce Hopkins is catching up. Sorry, Brian Carson is catching up to Bruce Hopkins pretty quickly, and Hutchings is also within a second of Jared.
Well, Jared's gonna have to pit. Jared's been on his stint is already 1 hour and 2 minutes. I would assume he has to come in one more time.
Oh my
And I have-
God.
What about the others in AMD? So Bruce Hopkins and
Yeah, Bruce and Brian. Brian into the pit?
so Brian and Bruce are both within 30 minutes of their stint timer.
Well,
30
Brian,
but
Brian just entered the pit lane.
Oh,
Guys, Alvarado threw an absolute banger last lap around.
oh.
What?
203.4.
Jesus
Alvarado
Lord.
is on a mission.
Yeah, and I think Hutch might have some issues getting past Jared because I don't think Jared will let him by as quickly as Clark
No.
Gould did.
Jared's P3 having the time of his life. Like, I don't
Yeah, Hutch just needs a good run out of here.
Yeah, I mean, he is in a Bentley. If you check the stats, no, actually, he's slower on the straight.
Yeah, he's not as quick as the BMW.
Yeah, usually it is faster.
Yeah, he's gonna get towed. I don't think he'll get by here unless he goes for a massive. Oh, Jared's gonna swing wide.
Oh,
Hutch gonna go on the
gets-
outside and try to lay break.
a little
Jared
loose.
just yielded it.
Is,
That looks like Jared just yielded the spot.
yeah, kind of look like it. Is Jared going to go up from Am? Probably.
Jared into the pit.
Yeah, he had to.
What?
Like I said, his stint has been like an hour and 10 minutes almost. The dude's been,
He's been
riding
doing
those tires
206
for a
minutes.
long time.
So he is gonna find himself right behind Bruce after this pit, including the penalty.
Funk is under a yellow flag at the top of the mountain. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, hits the inside curb going to the top of the mountain, oversteers into the wall. That's going to, I think, be his
yeah.
race.
That's twice.
That is a hard hit.
Because he hit that little indented section the last time he had contact with the wall.
Yeah. The battle for P1 in AMS. Bruce Hopkins coming around the last corner right now. Jared still hasn't left, dropped down, but he's right next to the line.
Yeah, I think Bruce is gonna. Yeah, he's gonna have this one.
Bruce is just gonna have this one. Jared is gonna have to make up some time, and I wonder if Bruce is gonna pit again. Don't
Bruce?
think he needs to.
I don't think so. We
So
see
Jared is-
Jared's still up on the stands. There you go. He just got dropped. He had a long time stopped. I wonder if he had damage. 44 seconds in the pits.
I mean, I would assume everyone has damage in
And he comes out right behind Ryan
Yeah.
Cody.
We did give him a 15-second penalty, though, for the incident.
Oh, if he stopped, it would. Yeah, it would.
You
would
forgot
have
to
serve.
wait.
No, yeah.
Whatever.
Probably my fault. Yeah, it's on me.
It's alright. We'll give him
No,
another
we
one.
did give it after the first penalty.
But like it
After the
it
first
is a
pit stop.
pretty clear penalty. I don't think there's a defense to that. So thank God, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
No. No, it was pretty clear cut.
Yeah.
Little update. Mark Robeson is now about to catch Juan in P8.
Whoa. Lapped more than half the field. Jesus.
That's what happens
What a
when you
race.
have a one fewer pit stop.
Yeah. Like, what a gamble. What a win. Jackpot.
Yeah, Nicholas Alvarado and Peter Hutchings are still a minute behind the leader right now, so they have a lot of time to make
Yeah,
up if they're going to catch up to him.
Nick just dropped a 203.3 and Hutch dropped a 203.8 last lap.
Lord.
Last lap for Mark Robeson is 2:05, so it's just about 2 seconds slower lap.
That
But
doesn't
they
matter. He
finally
can be
have
10
the
seconds
10 minutes.
slower a lap.
Yeah,
As we
he
see
pulled an
Juan
extra
moving out of the
second
way.
over Rados.
Those guys are going bonkers before P3 and P4. Jesus.
So Mark Robeson just has to keep it on the track, keep it out the wall, and he could take this as a clear win.
Is Jared about to engage in a fight?
Oh,
Oh.
Nick cuts Skyline. Went a little too deep there. And that's going to be a track cut for sure.
He is lucky that that off track didn't like send him into the wall.
I mean,
went
he's
in the
lucky
wrong
that
hole.
ACC doesn't have like slowdown penalties that are or time penalties for obvious track cuts.
This in iRacing would have been 11 seconds of slowdown.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
he lost. He didn't gain time with it though. Still,
He did game time with that.
I think he did, yeah.
hang on, let's check. Oh, he didn't gain. He didn't lose.
He's only 1.5
think-
seconds back on Hutch now.
Compared to his best lap, he's now just gained a
Aw.
tenth.
Militia good sports and gives passage to the battle happening. Gives the clear-cut racing line. It was invalid, but
He did.
2031, so yeah.
Yeah, he did. 2031. He definitely gained time. Juan Carlos is
Juan is sideways in the
flag.
downhill.
Ow.
Well,
Oh, and
Juan,
Artem hits the
careful.
wall.
Arden has been hitting a
Juan-
wall a while.
Well, Artem hit the wall trying to avoid Juan. Juan has teleported to the pit, but Matt Artem really slow. He's got damage on that car.
Juan teleported.
as Ryan, Cody, and Jared both go by.
Juan decided to bail and teleport. He
Yeah,
had no
Juan
Yeah, he was in a
had
really bad spot.
he took the same escape road that Nick did, but for some reason it threw his back end out, like his rear end
That's what I
just.
was talking about. Every time I've had to bail on the corner and take that escape route, I always bottom out and get sent.
Well, you used to
there's-
drive the Audi. No, I mean that's not saying much. You bottomed
There's
out at
just-
like Imola, chicane.
Oh.
You bottomed out. You,
Juan was top 10.
you
did it
bottomed
with
out going up Eau Rouge at Spa.
Yeah, no, that's true. At
Yeah,
Imola,
that-
I just did the Leclerc things, you know.
That
MXGP.
escape route has 2 sausages on the far left, but if you go a bit right, you can avoid us.
Why would you want to avoid sausages? What?
Nothing.
Nicholas Alvarado.
Go.
Second.
Go.
Nicholas Alvarado.
Artem into the pit, I'm assuming, to fix damage.
Yeah, he was very slow.
Yeah, Alvarado's 20 is 2/10 up in his previous lap, so he technically has a 2:02. What?
Nicholas Alvarado doing wonders with that toe.
203 flat.
Oh my god.
Well, here's where
Bruce
the fun
Hawkins
begins.
just took the escape road to let Robeson by.
As you can see Hutch in the foreground with his being flashed, and he has his hazards
lights
on. Yeah.
Yeah, the things that
I kept trying to say emergency blinkers.
emergency blinkers.
Yep.
He's not wrong though.
Yeah, it's yeah.
From this day
You use
forward,
them in
they are now
emergency, they
emergency
blink.
blinkers.
Emergency.
You use them in an emergency, they blink. Therefore,
The guy that went in to ask for some
using-
silverware, but he couldn't remember the name of it, so he called them food weapons. No, Bruce Hawkins is backwards in the chase.
oh no.
I think he might have caught a curb and spun it.
Yeah, he's gonna
back
come out
moving.
safely ahead. Jared is also off in the chase.
Jared.
Jared does
Oh, Jared
not
hit the
keep it out of the
wall.
wall though.
Oh, he tried to cut it too close to the wall. He's still
Ooh,
sitting there.
Savage almost hits him.
Whoa.
Guys, yellow flag. Be careful.
John Lukey gets by.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce lucked out because Bruce had that, he looped his car around, and I thought for sure that Jared was going to catch him there, and then Jared made a mistake as well, so Bruce is going to hold on to P1.
Oh,
Yep.
Alvarado having a look. Major run.
Why is Hutch leaving the door open like that? That is not a Hutch thing to do.
I thought Alvarado was going to shove
Yeah,
this
I'm
guy in
surprised
there.
he didn't say like full send it.
I'm also surprised. And if he does this the next lap, oh, Alvarado's going.
Yeah, Hutch left the door wide open into the chase. That was a lot of room. And there goes Rados pitting one more time.
Rode us into the pit.
As we
10
see
minutes
Hutch.
to go. F. 10 minutes to go, pitting from P2.
No more rain. Shame.
Yeah, I mean, if your tires are completely gone and you feel like you're gonna lose it every single time, it's best to pit, lose a spot or two. And,
Yeah.
I think the rain at the beginning and people gambling is what got Robeson this win. So
Oh,
many
for
people
for
sure.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it shook up the beginning of the race.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he had pace, but like with sealed it, I think Chris is right.
Yeah, I mean, it had to have been dry. Hutch would have just ran away. Like you've been seeing his lap times.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
yeah, I mean, the pit stop does take them 1 minute if they do it perfectly. Exactly 1 minute.
Well, Bruce is gonna loop it again in the same exact spot.
No.
Bruce
did
is
the
just
same thing.
not.
He touched the inside curb, or no, it was the outside curb.
Ooh. P2 and 3 reaching traffic. This can be
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah, Hutch is about to catch up to Brian Curzon Brian has very good track awareness though, so he should be fully.
Oh, yeah, he's fully aware that they're coming.
Yeah.
Could probably tell him to go on the inside.
Yeah, Hutch flashing him at the moment.
I mean, Hutch also has his hazards on, defying the Nick Alvarado rule. The ACCSS
sorry, sir.
rule.
We don't have this in here, sir. We're reasonable.
People might get confused about what you're trying to do.
Oh my god.
A little bit more flashing.
Hutch sending it on Brian. Nick squeezes by too down in the last turn.
Brian left it way wide open for him.
Yeah, Nick gained quite a lot, and he has like straight line speed over him, so let's see now.
I mean, a little bit, not that much, but he does have the toe of the fastest car in the game.
Yeah, he does, but it doesn't look like it's enough. At least not going up the
It'll be
mountain.
side by side.
Well, Nick had to brake a little bit extra going into turn 1 because Hutch was a little bit slower on the entry.
Hutch finally covers off the inside. Nick is gonna take a little bit of a peek on the outside, but he can't do it there. You can't pass on the outside of turn 2.
Yeah, that corner, not happening. Doesn't matter the car or the driver.
Typical Canadian bullet says.
Oh my god.
Thiago will fit right in to Canada.
Let's go! Let's go! Can't
So
wait,
as
dude.
this is happening, John Lukey is caught up to Bruce Hopkins. Richard Scobie's under a yellow flag.
Yellow on the
That-
He
top of the
is
mountain?
off on the top of the mountain
Yeah.
on the right.
Oh, thank god.
If you want to try us side by side, we can. That way you can
Yeah, John Lukey
continue to watch the battle.
I'm telling you, if Alvarado finishes the elbow too close to Hutch, this overtake is happening.
Bruce decides not to loop at this lap. Good job, Bruce.
Rude.
I love Bruce to death. He's a great guy.
I love Bruce. Bruce is great.
Bruce killed me at Zandvoort one time. It was hilarious.
Oh, like this, that's
John goes a
exactly what I
little
used.
wide.
Lukey wide on the but it was hilarious. Like it was a Monday thing, and
Nick sticks his nose on the inside into the chase. He's gonna get out-braked by
Where did
Hutch
he
though.
go?
Oh, that is close.
That was very close. I mean, Hutch out-braked him super hard,
Yeah.
hard into the chase.
Castro, I think just off into the grass. He's fine.
Who's that? They reaching Funk, which probably is having mechanical problems. By that I mean damage.
That's yes.
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 Yes. Look at that Bentley. So wide.
Not too many
Looks
other
like
battles
fair.
happening on track
No.
right now. I mean, Nick Alvarado and John Lukey are the only two. We just saw who was that getting out of the way.
Just for you guys that are not here frequently on Mondays, this fight, Hutchins and Alvarado, is a recurrent one and a very good one to watch.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Hutch
and-
wasn't here on Monday for M2, so
Yes.
they gotta fight.
He's got. I'm glad that somebody can. Oh, did Nick touch wall? I think Nick touched wall.
Both. Left and right into reap.
Yeah, I think Nick scraped the wall going up the mountain and at the top of the hill.
No!
Oh, Hutch under pressure loses it at the top of Skyline.
Alvarado on the exit of the deeper as well. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Hutch's rear end just stepped out from under him at Skyline. I don't have the replay for Nick. Somebody else is gonna have to get that for me. But Hutch hit the wall hard.
What a doomed lap.
That looked bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had
Big.
only 3 laps to go.
I'll grab the replay if you want to watch Lukey and Bruce or something.
Big F on that one.
Yeah, Alvarado hit the wall and Reed, and Hutchins died in the Skyline, and Alvarado hit the wall even after his death. So like both of them are carrying massive damage now.
Yes. That's right. La puta madre, indeed. Not like this.
That
Oh.
was.
I mean,
bad. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not been any other contact between other cars. We've only had 9 total the entire race.
Jesus
Actually,
Lord.
8 because one of them was just a possible contact.
That means I can go get dinner early on Wednesday.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. You should probably like eat before the penalty review, though.
No, because
Okay,
then I'm
got your-
angry during a penalty review.
I got your replay.
All right. Well, yeah. So Hutch, he hit the inside of
So Hutch,
Skyline.
yeah, he touches the inside, his car starts to bounce. He loses it. Nick avoids him,
A bit too much curve.
goes through the dipper, touches the curb, hits the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at this.
Then Hutch is trying to get himself turned around, reversing down the track.
Hutch doing the good old Imola.
And just kind of got to stuff into the wall and get to turn.
I mean, he's lucky he didn't get disqualified for that because we have seen someone
Yeah.
get disqualified for reversing down this section.
Yeah.
Yep, John Lukey and Bruce Hopkins gonna go side by side. Lukey's gonna hit the inside of that curb into the kink before the chase.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit of a better exit, but I don't think it's enough to really make a move on Bruce. Bruce
No,
P8.
Bruce defending the line.
Oh my God.
Bruce doing a pretty good job defending his position right there.
He really is, yeah.
Yeah.
So
By
2
far the
minutes.
only battle happening.
Yeah,
2 minutes
P1 and-
left.
P1
in
and
the
P2
race.
and silver. Bruce
Oh,
gonna go
Bruce goes
a little wide.
way wide.
Mow
So
the grass.
he's gonna give that position up.
Who pulled out the sniper?
Damn it,
One
Paul.
of us.
Jeez.
What?
I mean, he still has a 13-second gap over Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
he's
this,
got
nothing's
this.
going to happen. It's over.
But Bruce just needs to get through the next lap or two, bring home a class win.
And not throw it in the bin.
Yeah, don't pull a Hutch and die.
God. Rip.
I mean that looked pretty bad, and that looked like one of those accidents that I don't think should happen.
Is Hutch so bad he has to pit, though?
That
Yeah, right?
he's
No, I mean,
still
he'll
going.
Yeah.
There's no point in pitting now. You got, what, 2
I know,
laps
but
to go?
if the car's undrivable, you kind of have no
I
choice. And it
don't
was a
think Hutch-
heavy hit.
His
He's
last
got 2 laps.
He's just gonna drift it.
his last lap is a 2:06.6 with all the damage that he got.
Okay, yeah.
And Nick's was a
Really
2:04.5.
God. Jeez.
And Robeson is on the last lap.
If Robertson does the whole track in second gear, he's still winning this.
Yeah, he's got a full minute lead.
Yeah.
Robeson almost could have just waited at the finish line.
He's lapped all the way up to P. So like Lewis in P6 is the next car he would catch.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm watching Hutchins. His car is a handful. Wow.
Oh yeah, he is struggling out there. But I mean, he had a massive hit.
Oh, yeah. That must have hurt. Oof.
We do have Joseph Savage.
Oh, Lukey yellow flag.
No,
Luke
he
yellow
back.
flag. Joseph Savage in the pits as well on the last lap of the race. I wonder if he doesn't have enough fuel.
What happened
Nah.
to Lukey here as he goes through the dipper? Oh, he oversteers. Okay, he didn't hit the wall, so at least he kept it out of the wall through the dipper. He just had a little bit of a
Oh, yellow flag
Brown.
for a slow car.
brown moment.
Joseph
Correct.
Savage in the pits, and I'm assuming he's taking fuel, but that.
That's
Yeah,
a
Victor
lot of
says
fuel.
Victor says Savage for
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Is he fixing
25
damage?
For 2 liters.
Oh.
seconds for fuel.
Yeah, the minimum fuel timer.
That hits hard. That's a gamble.
Oh, you gotta get your fuel right.
He does lose the spot to
No.
Liddy because of that.
Skin on skin.
So Joey's gonna move up a spot. Chimilio's gonna end up P3 in silver though, even with all of his oversteers and incidents that he's had throughout the race. Lewis
have a
under a
yellow
yellow flag.
The Lewis,
What
yeah,
happened
Lewis.
there?
This is driving super slow. He's pulling. Is he out of fuel?
He's
I
waiting.
think it's fuel. It's fuel.
And P1 Mark Robson just comes across.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, he was waiting. He didn't want to do another lap. What a guy.
Lewis, we see you.
What a guy.
Mark
Bruh,
Robinson
what?
taking
Big
home
brain.
the win.
Big brain moves for
David Lewis
sure.
is
Big
like,
brain
Hello there.
strat.
So
He had 30 seconds over Cody, so like,
Is,
yeah,
is,
what
is
the-
Nick Alvarado gonna murder Jared
he's
at the
almost
last lap?
kills Jared, who has a very broken car.
oh,
What? Oh no.
oh, I'm spinning.
Oops.
I wish I
I'm
could.
Sorry.
Oh, Nick almost loses it in the chase. I wish I could slap cars around like I could in Counter Strike, where you could slap people and they would just like, and just. I wish I could spin cars out on command.
Oh man.
Wow.
I mean, if we could give them a huge ballast and remove it instantly.
You can.
I have to. Yeah,
we can only
Alvarado
do it.
started P17, finished P2. Go fuck yourself, dude. Jesus Lord.
Alvarado taking home the second spot.
Bruh, what a monster.
Why is
Oh my
why is
God.
everyone like driving off into the?
Stream?
Yeah, everyone's kind of just missing turn one, just straight into the wall.
It's like the after party,
There
people
goes Hutch.
gathering.
Hitting Nick.
Rookie P4. That's a pretty good result.
Hutch just slams into Alvarado at the end.
Oh.
There's Savage finally.
Brado's gonna cross the line.
There's
Little
a
battered, little
there's
bruised.
a track marshal that's I don't know what's going on. I'm so
Ignoring
confused. Where am I?
Bruce
He's just
Hopkins with
ignoring
your
what's happening.
Where am
win.
I?
Oh my god. Oh. Alvarado hits number
Nothing
22
raised.
goal.
and Ryan Cody wins silver today.
The marshal's like, hey, yellow flags, green flag, yellow flag.
Yo.
Well,
Poor
that
Marsh.
settles it for our season. What a long one. That's what she said.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, we need standings predictions.
You do? Yeah. If only somebody had the skills to write a website or an app.
If only.
We don't have those people here, though. We don't have any software engineers that are part of our community.
If anybody in Twitch chat wants a job that you won't get paid for,
Yes. With
Let
no
us know.
perks, no benefits.
yeah, we'll probably yell at you a lot.
Oh, so it's like interning. If
Yeah.
anyone wants an internship
Oh.
You want to be a New World intern?
that you can't put on your resume.
I mean, you can, but it'll keep you from getting jobs.
Yeah.
Guys, look at the resume. New World Racing? Hell nah. They like rip the paper.
We don't want to deal with people that work for those clowns.
That's right. Well, finally, it's done. It's over.
That was Pint 8.
That
We
was
are
Pint 8.
taking a little bit of a break.
Paul
Yes.
and Chris, big dogs, people asked me personally, when is the next
Green light, go, go, go.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, message received.
It's
Hutch with the
summer, like I said. So a lot of people are out during the summer. I mean, you can see attendance has dropped off in the last month considerably.
Yeah, and we have at least two 24-hour races coming up in June that we're going to be taking part of.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of iRacing enduros. I think what's going to happen is we'll make like a summer event type thing. Maybe like I still want to try out the Lambo, the STs, the Super Trofeos. Maybe have like a one make race for those. M2 seems to be really popular, so we might just keep that going and just move it to Sundays for a little bit.
Yeah, the M2s are great.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
could do them on
M2s.
Sundays. We could keep them on Monday as well.
Yeah.
Welcome A2 Moby.
Depending on what people's. What their
I
schedule is.
do want another Wreckfest at some point soon because last week was really fun.
That was cool as shit, dude. Yeah.
And then we had a pretty big group show up, which was nice to see. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Join our Discord. What is it? NewWorldSimRacing.com or whatever.
Yeah, we got an actual website.
Damn, we're
link
so
thing,
professional.
right? Or just type exclamation Discord.
Yep. Hey, we do have an Australian in here. Why is it called Forest Elbow?
We do.
Answer me.
My stuff from Australia, yes. I've received information from an Australian forest that is because of the forest that is like on the northeast of the corner. Is that true?
Is it?
Jixer said it's because of a legendary marshal, Albert Forrest.
Did he stab
Yes.
his elbow there?
Yes, it is. See?
Wait, yes, it is. Which one?
Oh, true. Yeah. Albert
is
Marshall or the
inclusive order
forest
right
operator?
Well,
The forest in the corner.
Forest, you fucking
Now there's two. This is gonna keep me up
I
at
like
night.
how like the one person from Australia in the Twitch chat, and you guys are taking this as gospel.
The marshals and
like this
add-ons.
guy,
See?
this person knows.
There you go. I told you. I fucking told. Second thing is, the Mount Panorama's 3 hours away from Sydney. That I know for sure.
Oh, okay, Google Maps, but like,
It says we need emotes.
True. But yeah,
no,
I told
not you, Google.
fucking...
God damn it.
Fred, how do you do emotes?
Okay, Google.
Yeah, we need to hire somebody to do emotes. You know, maybe with all that Twitch money that we have coming
We
in.
can get it. We'll get an intern on that.
Yep. Well, thank you
Let's
everyone
go,
for joining. Like I said, do join our Discord. We do a lot of iRacing enduros. Even bonus points if you're on a different time zone than the rest of us, because there's a lot of Americans in here and we all can't do
Yeah.
24 hours because somebody has to stay up all night.
If you want to join in on iRacing Enduros,
exclamation
join the Discord.
Yep.
There you go.
If you want to do
Exclusive
M2
Discord.
Mondays, join the Discord. If you want to get yelled at by people in Discord, join the Discord.
Yeah, we're on the sim grid now. There's a link for that somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, M2 Mondays will be continuing, so tomorrow there is a race.
Yes, tomorrow we are at Zolder.
Yes, me and my brother Milo, the first, the voice of Nordstrom Racing, are going to be streaming in here.
We do
Brought
some
to you by
ACC
Sandbags
enduros.
Inc.
We don't do the enduros, but we participate in other people's hosted enduros. Like I think Thiago just did an RCI 24 hour.
I did 24 hour of RCI World Tour yesterday night.
Yeah, so we'll do those as they come up.
I heard talks about we doing low fuel enduros as well, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
Possible.
basically we do stuff so we don't have to go outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, outside sucks.
and we don't have to organize as well because it's a hell of a job. It's a
Yep.
lot of things to do.
Not really, no. We just put a date and that's it.
All right.
And then we talk
Thank
shit.
you everyone for joining. We'll see you tomorrow with M2s, and then I don't know, probably in a couple of months back with more GT3 League. Say bye, Thiago.
We'll keep stuff.
Bye, Thiago.